What's good? What's good? What's good, peoples? Salute to my brother JJ Short Deuce in the building. Ryan G, Scorpio 1176. For Surely Sean, what's up, nephew? Chris J, Reginald Fields, Just Being E, Reg Low, 4K, my brother. What's up, family? How you feeling? Kate Mueller, what's good? I am Danny 716. What's good, great brother? What's goody? What's goody with y'all? Crucial Consciousness. What's up, family? What's up? What's good, my peoples, man? So, if y'all not privy, many people have heard the audio by now. Klotz, what's good? Cal, what's up, family? I'm pretty sure y'all heard that audio by now. It's disturbing, and it more than likely just brought an end to Jermell Charlo's career. It more than likely brought an end to Jermell Charlo's career. You know, and you have people trying to defend this. There's people trying to defend it. I have people trying to defend it. Ryan G, what's up, family? Hold on one second, y'all. Pardon me, people. Pardon me, people. Freaking Fire RC, Chief Wildfire. Valdecris, what's up, family? Yeah. Chris J, what's good? It was very disturbing. He was bragging about it. Yeah, exactly. Hey, but mine was good. Blue, I agree with you, but what if wife starts hitting? Bro, there's no excuse. Blade Brown, what's good? He's a 6 foot tall, probably 200-pound professional combat athlete. Klotz, what's good? I'm pretty certain that he can restrain her without punching her in the eye. Let's be realistic here. Jackie Hernandez, peace and blessings, Queen. Cerebral One, what's good, my guy? Luke, what's up, family? How you feeling, my guy? I'm pretty certain he should be able to restrain himself, and then he don't have to. And then why would you brag about it? Cornelius Jenkins, what's good? Bear. Why would you brag about it? Montavia Berry, what's good? Lunatic Menace, what's good? You understand? Why would you brag about it? Josh Crosley, what's good? Ain't Maine, what's good? Marquis, what's good? Boo, for example, what if your wife hit you? Bruh, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it. Travis Touchdown, what's up, family? Spence, New York City, what's good? Maynard Escobar, what's good? My brother, the Cali Enigma, Sports Entertainment. Salute to my brother, Cali. What's up, Cali? You trying to justify it because you like Jermell Charlo as a boxer. Brother, this is real life. This is real life. Okay? You trying to, I don't care how many times she hit him. He get hit by professional athletes and boxers, grown men that weigh about 180 pounds, soaking wet on a good day. And you going to tell me that if she start hitting him, the only thing he can do in defense of himself is strike her? I mean, let's be realistic. Blade Brown, is his wife a boxer? I don't care what she is. Troy Bly, what's good? Ruben Gutierrez, what's good? I don't care what she is. Greg Neal, what's good? Black Superman, what's good? I don't care what she is. I don't care what her profession is. She ain't competing against Jermell Charlo. She's competing against other women. Robert Chandler, what's up, family? So there's no justification for it at all whatsoever. There's nothing you can say to convince me. Absolutely nothing. Chris Franklin, what's good? He said, you're right, Blue. You got to be able to restrain yourself. Women dig deep. Right, because that's their only weapon. That is their weapon. Southwest Dice, what's good? And then to turn around and say, I thought she was tough. Arthur Levent, what's good? But she called the authorities on me like any other woman. What did you think she was? Or did you think you was laying with a man? Tony 10 times Deuce 06, what's good? Did he think he was laying with a man? What did you think she was? Grandma OTG, what's good? She could be tough all she want. You know she ain't tougher than you. Stanley Fields, what's good? Grandma OTG, what's good? Super N Entertainment, what's good? He said, what the man going through, though? I don't care what he's going through. He should be going to jail. That's what he should be going through. The system. Aside, what's good? Because y'all be having Stanley Fields, what's good? Exactly. He said if it's that bad, then you just leave. Exactly. He's a professional combat athlete. Crimson Fire, what's good? Harlem Knight, the Don, what's up, family? He's a professional combat athlete. You gonna tell me the only thing he can do is do that and then brag about it? And then tell, see, and then like Hassan Campbell say, be careful about your circle before they hurt you. Somebody was recording them. Because they clearly, and you can hear in the recording, the dude that's recording is telling him, hey, bro, I heard enough. And he still, hey, could I just show you what happened, though? Could I just show you what I did? Why didn't you do that to Canelo Alvarez September 30th? You was in the ring with Canelo. You bigger than him. You should want to hit him and restrain yourself against him because he's trying to take your head off. Why didn't you hit him? Remember on the movie Rocky, I see 3 of them hit the one in the middle. Right. Hit the one in the middle. Canelo Alvarez was trying to hit you, bro. He was trying to knock you out. Why was you maneuvering around the ring, avoiding confrontation with him? He wasn't engaging with Canelo Alvarez, and he's bigger than Canelo Alvarez. So, no, I'm sorry. There's no justification. Limonchini was good. No, it's not Jamal. It's Jermell. Two made for TV. It's Jermell. It's Jermell. It's Jermell. J-Man 96 was good. 107, one so slim. He said he's not bigger. He's not bigger than Canelo Alvarez, you numbnut. As a matter of fact, get him out of here. I don't even want you here. What are you talking about? He's not bigger than him. Canelo Alvarez is 5'8". Okay? Jermell Charlo is 6 feet tall. What are you talking about? Downtown Broadway, what's good? Valdecris, what's good? Loving Al Gaither, what's up? He had the audacity to talk about he ain't bigger than him. Get out of here. Cowards. If you're a coward and you come in my chat tonight, please show them the door. Stanley Fields, what's good? Show them the door ASAP. Hus Highlights, what's good? Exactly, Hus Highlights. You're going to tell me, as a combat athlete, your only resort is to resort to doing that and then tell the world you thought she was tough? So what was you going to do after that is my question. Donald Banks, what's good? What was you going to do after that? If, let's say she never called the authorities, you was okay with laying down next to her? Ponce de Leon was good. And after you done closed her eyes shut and tell the world that her eye was black and blue and purple and she couldn't even open it? Dub J M3 was good. So what was the plan after that? Hey, Abamad, brother, I like you. Okay? I like you, brother. Please, do me a favor. Just stop talking. Because, hey, Abamad, what you're going to make me do is block you. J-Man96, what's good? Get up, what's good? Arthur Levent, what's good? Marquis, what's good? Okay? Let me explain something to you. I have 5 sisters. I have 4 daughters, a wife, a mama. Try it. I don't care who you are. There's no justifications for it. Absolutely not. Joseph Johnson, what's up, family? What's up, nephew? So if you can't understand what I'm talking about, last name first was good. Raw Glizzy was good. But this, right? You can walk away. You can't tell me about the mouth of a woman. There's no justification for it. Exit stage left, walk away, punch the wall, kick the couch, slam the door, see your way out the house. Period. And you for sure don't go and tell, man, I thought she was tough. She act like she tough, but she just like any other woman. Well, what? She is a woman. What are you talking about? What do you mean she's like any other woman? What did you think she was? She didn't look like every other woman when you laid down with her? What are you talking about? And you try to justify this, talking about, yeah, well, I mean, what are you supposed to do if she's just, man, knock it off. He can't defend himself better than that. He was avoiding Canelo Alvarez. He can't avoid her. He was avoiding Canelo Alvarez punches, but he can't avoid her. That's what you're telling me? Mr. H34, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. And so he was avoiding Canelo Alvarez punches for 36 minutes. But he couldn't avoid her punches. What you telling me? You sound silly. You sound absolutely silly. He said, Mel ain't your average dude walking around, and to fight a woman, even if you're an average man, is just wrong. If anyone is trying to defend this indefensible act, is just wrong. Facts. That's why I said, if you come in my chat today, I don't care who you are, and you try to defend this nonsense, okay? please see them up out of here. The Cali Enigma, my brother. Salute to my brother, the Cali Enigma, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. He said he would got a shooter for Deontay Wilder. He's a coward, right? Any man justifying this is a coward. Exactly.
Salute, Luke. How you feeling?
Exactly, Cali. When it came to Deontay Wilder, he said, if Deontay Wilder come up on me, I got people that are hitters. But you a grown man. I thought you was tough. Ain't that what you said about her? He said, I thought she was tough. I thought she was tough. I thought you was tough. That's what you say. But now Deontay Wilder too big. Just like you too big to be hitting her. SBV 98, what's up?
Jackie,
he too big
salute.
For you, and you too big for her. Rory, Lord Corey, what's good? That's a man, listen. And to brag about how you left her eye is even worse. What do you mean? How dare you? That's somebody's daughter. She got a whole father. She got a whole mother. How dare you? How dare you? Fit for life, my brother Doc in the building in super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in super chat. Dana White's wife on camera and nada. Why is Mel's situation being handled different? Mel is completely wrong, but Dana was wrong. Oh no, neither one is right. Neither one of them. But guess what? This is the difference, right, Doc? Jermell, I didn't hear Dana White bragging about what he did. I heard Jermell Charlo bragging about it.
For sure.
I didn't hear Dana White bragging about it. As a matter of fact, Dana White said that was out of character. That's the first time that ever happened, and he's embarrassed that it happened. No, I heard Jermell Charlo talk about how he left her eye closed and that it was black and blue. She couldn't open it, how he thought that she was tough, but she ain't tough, and she just like any other woman, and called the authorities on her. So ain't no rights or wrong. T. Scott, what's up, family? Blessings to the Queen, Rachel McQuillan. Blessings, Queen. How you feeling? Clinton Jackson, what's up? Renee Bosch-Young, what's up, family? Go subscribe to my brother, Renee Bosch-Young. My brother, my co-host, A-Side, Armstrong Consultant, Ring Rivals with my brother A-Side in the building. What's good with you, King?
Salute, 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 salute.
See, I need that soundboard right now so I can give you
Hey, you know what's so funny? I was just about to tell you. I got the soundboard right here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna practice it this weekend, so we have it on deck.
All right.
Yeah, I got no excuse.
Yeah, I was just getting, I'm looking for, I need the button right now.
Hey, put it like this. If I don't practice it, I'm gonna just send it to you. so one of us
hey,
we gotta utilize
the same amount of use. Just
Yo, I got it right here, and man, I've never turned it on. I'm gonna turn it on and mess around with it.
Yeah, my son, ask my son. My son is into that deep in the, all these types of things, so I know he knows.
Because what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna be able to catch your flow for whenever you want to do it.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna just be able to go ahead and handle the keys. You know what I'm saying, when we on the keys. So
yeah, because I know that. Do you have to? Well, we'll get into that later. Yeah, but what's your? I sent you the clip. I sent you the video.
Man, they got my man Blue riled up. What they got you riled up for, Blue?
Yeah, because here's the thing. You don't have to have daughters. You don't have to have women around you. You don't have to have none of that to know better. Now it might be more sensitive to me because I have daughters. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I got sisters, right? I got a wife I adore. You're supposed to.
Yeah, you just
right?
You just gotta have self-respect.
Self-respect, bro. You don't need you don't need none of that. You don't need none of that, right? To know better. Especially being a professional combat athlete. You're gonna tell me he can move around the ring for 12 rounds with Canelo and get knocked out, but he can't handle himself against her.
And I don't respect that. I don't respect that.
Yeah.
It's funny, man, because a lot of dudes will sit up there and they'll talk that talk. A lot of these keyboard warriors, they'll say a lot of gangster stuff, but when it come down to doing real man stuff, they can't do it. They're buck one fold.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up around sisters, and trust me, I grew up with a mom that can talk with the best of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like A woman, like you said before, a woman real defense is her mind, her tongue towards a man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? She can use it to build the greatest version of her man, or she can use it to break down any version of any man or any kingdom, right?
Right.
And you as a man must be able to identify what woman is good for you and is not good for you, and exit stage left immediately before
Right.
it gets you out of character. Even Dana White, with the empire that he built, could have been crumbled in one night, because he said that this wasn't the first time that that happened, but it got to a breaking point to where he had to put his hands on her. So she ultimately broke him, because
Right.
it's in her arena, right? Our arena is and always will be these. It is and always will be these, right? We're in a state, we're in a state right now to where you have so much of this equality stuff going around, and it's not equal. I tell you this right now, I almost lost my life behind my sister's baby father. He put his hand on her, and I never forget the sound. It's like a sound you can never get out of your head. Your sister being hit, and it sounded like her jaw. To me, I automatically went to the worst, and he broke my sister's jaw, and it clicked. Something in me clicked, and he ended up putting a gun to my face, because as a kid I was always like ripped up and in shape. So even though I was younger, I was always an opposing figure. So he put the gun to my face before me and him can fight. He willingly hit my sister, but when I pressed him, he put the gun to my face. And at that moment, I had a choice to make, and I swung on him with that gun to my face. I ended up swinging on him, and we ended up fighting. The gun ended up falling in his hand and ended up tussling. His friend then grabbed the firearm, shot in the air 3 times for us to stop fighting. But
Right.
it was just that protective instinct that came in. I didn't have no kids at the time, but I
Right.
grew up with my sisters and my mom, and I knew how my sisters and my mom spoke. But
Right.
when he hit my sister, all that went out the window for me. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you right now, my sister's no saint, but it's something about when it comes down to physicality, you automatically know in your mind that a woman not supposed to be in an arena with you. It just don't make sense. That's like a grown man fighting a child.
Exactly.
You automatically click, no matter how disrespectful that child is, you automatically know this is not supposed to be happening.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So yeah, no, this is that was something that I automatically clicked back to when my sister was pretty much defenseless. Her and her baby father was arguing, and she couldn't defend herself, and it just something that snapped in me that night. I think I was maybe 16, 17 years old.
Yeah, it's just there's no excuse for it ever.
Right, exactly.
And they could do that again, like you said, Asan. This is their weapon. That is it.
Oh, for sure.
And
Sure.
of course, it's going to dig deep because they have to master this to defend them off. You ever hear this saying, Asan? The loudest dude is the weakest one. He loud as a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
And that's what a woman is.
Right.
Right. So the first thing you say, man, you talking like a female. But we don't take it literal. You know what I'm saying? What'd you say? I ain't doing all that talking like a female. But right.
Yeah, for sure.
Savon House, brother in the super chat, is Saudi Arabia taking over boxing? No, it's no such thing as taking over boxing. It's just
I think they're just trying to come in as another
they're just another avenue. It's just another it's just another just another space to have more boxing. The more the merrier. Salute to my brother Charles Edward Cheese. What's up with your Cheese? Fit for life, brother Doc back in the super chat. He said I did not hear that audio. Ooh, he mad wrong. Wow. Yeah, no. It's worse than wrong.
Oh yeah, it's disgusting because he was basking and he gloated over it. It was disgusting. Right. It's so funny. I don't start taking men serious until they start to be quiet. Right. And that weird. I don't start taking men serious because now is no more. Now it's all action. Right. As long as a man is yapping and talking, and this is nothing to do with just violence, right? This is something to do with people's lives too. You ever sat down with somebody who's been telling you the same thing for a couple years? Yeah, man. You know what I want to do, man? I want to get up and I want to do this and I want to do that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Okay, when you start, I'm gonna start by next week. I got this new thing. You see them 2-3 years later, they saying the same thing. Yeah, man. You remember that thing I told you about? Yeah, man, I'm about to start it, man. I'm serious this time. I had a bunch of stuff I was going through last time. I don't start taking men serious until they be quiet, because when they quiet, they on the grind. They're not playing. You see what I'm saying? When the man get quiet, they serious. They about that action. They about to fight now. And ain't no in betweens now. A man starting to he can't talk no more. Real talk, I'm gonna be honest with you. When you get mad to a certain point, you can't think straight. Like your words not coming out coherent. You see what I'm saying? You ready to fight. You still able to string together a sentence with insults. You're not mad enough. You ain't mad enough. You know what I mean?
1,000%. 1,000%. 1,000%.
So what's this thing I hear about with first of all, I'm only going off your words, because once I heard you say it.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Salute to Doc, Fit for Life, brother, back in the super chat. Dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. My aunt would have pulled out the hot grease, hot grits, and boiling water, as she should.
Mm-hmm. Where your aunt from? That sounds like
Against the Rose, big dose. Yeah, they could be whatever they want.
They sound like some Southern stuff. Woo.
Fly Paper Parish. What's up, family? They could be whatever they want. Too made for TV. Men have rights too. You can call the cops on an aggressive woman. Right. Exactly.
For sure.
If we get to that point, hey man, no problem. Go ahead and call the authorities. But we too cool for that.
I told my wife this, because some people are like, they don't understand ultimatums just the other day. I told my wife this: if it ever comes down to the point where I got to put my hands on you, you no longer have me. You no longer have access to me at all. So not only does that tell me to control and put and keep my hands to myself, that also tell her to control and keep her mouth to herself. And I don't mean my wife can't speak, but she can't disrespect me. My wife represent the brand of Armstrong. When you represent the brand of Armstrong, when you go into any company, right? I don't care if it's a Publix, I don't care if it's a Winn-Dixie, I don't care what it is. You put that uniform on, you represent that brand. You are not to be speaking in no ill manner while representing that company. You are not to go outside and disgrace yourself with some vocations, like nursing and stuff like that. And they find your social media, you can get in trouble for that. You can get reprimanded for, like, a lot of women, that do OF. They was pulled into HR office and they gave them an ultimatum. So when I spoke to my wife, and she could tell you if I call Pam, you represent the brand of Armstrong. I am not to dishonor and to destroy and to mess up our name. That means I hold you to the same standard. If I'm the CEO, you're the COO. You are my second in command. You see what I'm saying? And we represent a branch that's bigger than us. It's bigger than our kids, and it's bigger than our grandkids. This is a dynasty that you must represent in the manner that I see fit. And the manner that I see fit is we never disrespect each other in public. We always uphold ourselves to the level that we want to see our people uphold themselves to. We raise our kids in a manner that represent our ideology and put our people in a good light alongside with our family values. These are the things that I request from my wife. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. All that arguing and stuff outside, I don't argue in front of my kids. We don't play that. You know what I mean? We must hold ourselves to a certain standard. And it works. For me, it works. For some dudes, they understand what they don't like, but they don't set boundaries with their woman. So naturally, their woman overstep those boundaries, and it goes haywire. I believe that healthy boundaries make for healthy spouses and healthy relationships.
Agreed, man. It's about respect.
For sure.
It's just, it's just like both sides can have respect. And again, like you said, and like I said, right? Is she right? No, she could be super wrong. You understand what I'm saying? She could be super wrong. You dig?
For sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But whenever an employee is wrong, or when an employee is AWOL, ties are cut. It's separated. And they may need you in the company. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They may need you, but they will not, risk the body, to save a finger. They rather sever the finger and then, build from there. Like some relationships you have to sever because it will become so toxic that it will inevitably destroy you from the inside out. You see what I'm saying? You start feeling like you in a room by yourself, like you said this before. It's a bunch of people in the room, it's a bunch of people in the house, but you start feeling like you're in the room by yourself. You're not feeling respected. You're not feeling like you're valued, man or woman. Like that thing can really, really creep up on you. So certain things must be voiced, and if somebody don't want to adhere to certain things that you that you need them to adhere to, no problem. That person is just not for you. Never make a square peg try to fit in a circle. It just won't. It's not cut in that manner. You get
what
what
I
I'm saying?
always say is dudes is out of shape because there's too many squares in their circle.
You can't fit it. It's I love it. I love that. I love that.
Yeah, they out of shape. Salute to my brother Claymore Rain. What's up, family? Quincy Carter, brother, the super chat. He said emotional intelligence should be taught in school. I love that idea.
For sure. For sure.
Love that idea.
For sure. For sure.
That's not saying it was good. See, here's my thing about this, right, A-side, and then we'll move on to the next topic. Grandmaster 007 was good. Here's my thing about this, right, A-side? Is this, right? Is that he said, y'all know the full story. I don't need to know the full story. Don't need
he
to
hit her and bragged about it. We're talking about we're holding our brother accountable. He hit her and then bragged about it.
Right.
We're holding our brother accountable.
Right. I don't need to know the full story. Maya Egypt, peace of blessings, Queen. How you feeling today? DJ Brian, what's up, family? There's so many different ways to address that situation. And you can't, and again, like I said, I got 5 sisters and 4 daughters. And you ain't gonna tell me and mom, and I got a mama.
Oh yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Press said you stole another YouTuber content in Boston. I don't even know who that is. Tay Brown, peace of blessings, Queen. How you feeling today? Don't even know who that is. J-Man 96 was good. So what I do know is this. Peace be free was good. Press, goodbye. Do me a favor. Somebody see Press out of here. Thank you for coming. No, thank you. So again, I don't need to know. There's multiple ways to go about this to address these situations to where you can put yourself in positions where you don't have to. It never comes to this.
Oh yeah.
Period.
Oh yeah.
You understand? Hey, listen, man. You go to Joel. What's up, family? Greg Roberts is good. Hey, listen. You see the situation getting out of control, getting away from you. All right. Listen, I'm about to call authorities. You disrespecting my space. You invading my space. I don't feel comfortable. Hey, I'm leaving. You attempt to leave. They follow you out and still doing it. You pick up your phone. Everybody has a cell phone. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody has a cell phone. You understand? Pick up your cell phone like she did. She picked up her cell phone. You saw that part? I didn't send you that part. She picked up her cell phone, A side of her.
Salute Tay Brown.
Throwing his stuff out. Tay Brown, peace of blessings, Queen. Blessings to the 11520. And she was Imperial Grind. What's good? And she was recording him, so on and so forth. BGG Trey, what's good? BVG Trey, what's good? Grandmaster 007, get him out of here. Thanks for coming. No, thank you. Jones 23, what's good? Get Grandmaster 007, get him going. I don't want him here. Thank you for not coming. Get him going. Again, like I said, I have 5 sisters and 4 daughters. You can't try to tell me there's any type of justification for that. Period. No, I don't have to be there to know that you shouldn't be bragging about putting your hands on anybody, especially a woman. And especially if you're a combat athlete and talking about, oh, well, I thought she was tough. Well, no, she ain't tough. Obviously, she ain't tough. And you knew she wasn't tough, because if that was the case, then why wasn't you laying with a man?
Great point. He have the skills to hurt and possibly delete another male in or around his same body mass and body type, right? He has the skill set. If that male don't have the skill set comparable to his, or he's not naturally talented, he has the skill set to seriously hurt, injure, or delete another male, right? How is that any way fair to say that he thought that she was tough? We know you tough, but you didn't encounter, like you said earlier, with Canelo. We know you tough, right? But tough go out the building when you're not physically matched. When you're unmatched physically, tough go out the building and your body has a fight or a flight response. Naturally, a female is going to go to flight because their first instinct is to survive the encounter. Period. Period. And he had a fight or flight response inside of that ring. He chose flight because he avoided bodily injury at all costs. I don't think he avoided deletion because we don't think it was that severe, but he avoided bodily injury at all costs. It's a natural response. Don't try to bring this to the street and act like she's different or she should have been some type of ultra thug. Like it's stupid. It's stupid because if we got to hold her to that standard, we got to hold you to that very standard as well.
And not only that, A-Side, this is the thing that gets me, is the wording afterwards. Kenny Lindo, what's good? It's the wording, A-Side. To say, oh, I thought she was tough. She act like she tough. Man, every woman act like they tough, and especially in an argument. Your sound went out, great brother.
I was calling Pam.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah. No, you good. No, I agree with that 1,000%.
So here's the thing. Like Cheese said, I mean, there's a such thing as seeing red and blacking out. Absolutely.
Agree, Hulk. Agree, Hulk.
And you can have those moments, right? Yee Hunter, what up, nephew? Crackwell, what's good? And don't get me wrong, a woman could take you to the emotion. That's what they that's what they do.
Oh yeah.
But Asa, that's what they do.
Oh yeah.
DC, what's up, family?
No, it's fine.
Yes, Jeremy 2684. What's up, family? Let me explain something to y'all. Okay. What's good? You are a rich combat athlete. Bro, I'm out. I'm going to stay in the best four-season hotel there is. I'm going to stay in the penthouse.
What you say, Blue? You out? You a bachelor. You're a bachelor now. You out. You grown.
I'm going to the nearest gentleman's club.
Oh yeah.
Right? I'm going to throw,
you know what I'm saying?
Our stacks in there. Right? I'm calling my mans. We're going to have a good time. I'm staying in the penthouse for about a week. You understand? Until it's over. Ain't no way I'm ruining my reputation. What do you mean? His man, he said his man that leaked that is lame. No, he's lame.
No, he's
coward for not wanting to hold these dudes accountable. No, he's lame. Did you hear what his man was saying when he was trying to brag to his man? His man was saying, "Hey, bro, nah, I heard enough." That's what his man was saying. I heard enough.
Hey,
and he's like, nah, let me show you. What do you mean?
Hey, read what you say, Blue. Read what you say.
I'm saying taking your man with you.
Hey, you know a story that reminded me of Blue? The one he said, you know, automatically it took me to that story. That's the funniest thing. I was like, yo, your homeboy, wow, man.
You understand what I'm saying, man? Listen, there's a Chris Doherty brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on in the super chat. He said, Blue, A-Side, the problem is the man who chose woman for the wrong reasons. Brothers pick vanity and not moral values. That's the problem. But no, not even that though, Chris Doherty. A woman is going to be a woman. T9 Box Class was good. She said that she caught him slipping with another woman. That's what she was saying.
With Charlo?
That's what she was saying on her video.
Oh, yeah.
She was saying that she caught him slipping and he was like, you ain't catch me. He was packing his stuff or packing her stuff.
Nah, she caught him. That's why he got mad and swung on it.
So again, the end of the day is this is what they're going to do. They're going to be vocal. That's what they're going to do. That's their weapon. If you don't understand that as a grown man, I don't know what to tell you. Not only that, he's a grown man with kids, and he has He's a rich athlete and a combat athlete, bro. You can There's so many different ways to diffuse this situation. There's so many different ways, bro. I'm out. I'm going to stay in the hotel for a week. You understand what I'm saying? Or hey, listen, you're gonna tell me that he can't. Dude said, "Oh man, what if he's hitting? What if she's hitting him?" You gonna tell me he could block Tony Harrison and Brian Castano and Canelo Alvarez, but he can't stop her punches? Like, what are we talking about here?
Not only that, you guys missed the part where he said he's a rich athlete, that the world is his oyster. If she's doing anything that he don't like, equality goes both ways. So if they want to talk about equality, he can leave. He can just leave. They're like, yo, he's the equivalent, and I don't want any females to take this wrong, right? He's the equivalent of a 22-year-old beautiful female in the prime of her life. She could almost have any guy she want in the world. Any guy. I mean, it could be a ball player. It could be, she's in the prime of her life. The world is her oyster. Everything is tilted in her favor. He is a guy that's in his 30s, uber rich, uber successful, super. He got a lot of status. The guy's in shape. The world is his oyster. Like, he don't have to be with that female. There are plenty of females that will be clawing and scratching from across the globe to get in her position if she's doing something that he don't like. Naturally, you want to keep your family together. But if she's hitting him and he don't condone hitting him, like I said, he can hire another COO. I'm just saying, she can be replaced. It's the same way that 22-year-old chick that don't have any kids, that's extremely beautiful, that a lot of dudes are after her, a lot of dudes with blue check mark, she can easily pick her pick of the litter.
Right. But now check this out now. Now watch this now. Here's where it gets funny though. Michi TV, downtown, what's up?
Downtown. We're talking on the fact.
Speaking on another man. See,
no. Go ahead, Blue.
You see what downtown is? He's not a real man.
Nah, we're speaking on the fact that he hit her and he glorified hitting her, and it leaked into a conversation where we were able to find out the true characteristic of a coward.
Right.
That's what we're speaking on. We're not speaking on his relationship. We're not speaking on. I said it's a if then statement, right? If she's doing this, then this can happen as a consequence, so that it don't get to this point. But you got some people who don't possess the right amount of brain cells to be able to comprehend that thoroughly, or and this is the one I think is closer to. You got some men that are undercover women beater, and they're trying to make excuses for them to feel okay within themselves, because what we're saying about him is a byproduct of what we can be saying about them.
Right. And then he said, we speaking on somebody's relationship. We ain't speaking on their relationship, brother. You didn't hear me speak on his relationship this entire time.
Nobody did.
So what are you talking about, speaking on his relationship? Nobody's speaking on his relationship, brother. We speaking on the action that took place, not his relationship. Not so smart guy. So what are you talking about? We're speaking on his relationship. Ain't nobody speaking on his relationship. I don't care about his relationship. I'm talking about the action.
Exactly.
Not the relationship. I could care less about his relationship. What are you talking about? I'm talking about the action. So let me ask you a question. Mr. Brown, Broadway, what is his name? Broadway,
I don't know something. Broadway, I don't know. Brown, yeah. Let's just go with Brown.
Downtown Broadway. So downtown Broadway, let me ask you a question. When he go to that courtroom, are you going to go in there and tell the judges and the police officers they some clowns for speaking on his relationship? Huh? Let me ask you that question. Downtown Broadway, when he walk into that courtroom, are you going to go in the courtroom and be like, hey man, judge, you a clown speaking on his relationship? Huh? Downtown Broadway? Because they gonna take action, and they ain't there. Like you said, you ain't there. Okay, you neither is the judge. And now let me ask you a question. Downtown Broadway. Let me ask you a question. This is a man with a daughter. Now put his daughter in that situation. See if he gonna stay blank.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. That's a good
Now let a
point.
professional combat athlete do that to his daughter and then brag
That's a good
about it.
point.
Because then he take action, and downtown Broadway gonna be, yeah, that's what he's supposed to do. No, the clown here is you, Ronald McDonald. As a matter of fact, get downtown Broadway up out of here. Lord 91, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. He said, I'm not a hypocrite. I think all humans has been in physical altercation with our mate, but put his and for bragging on it. Facts, Lord 91. And Uncle Ralph, what's up, family? Now, Lord 91. Now think about this, right? He gonna brag about it, talking about I thought she was tough. What do you mean? What do you mean you thought she was tough? Music shown by Music TV. What's good? Ramassus, what's good?
But not only that, Blue, we
Faith
have
B.
a lot of
What's up, family?
we have a lot of our brothers that, and it may be true that they haven't been raised with their fathers, right? They haven't had the father influence in their life, or they haven't had the big brother or the uncle influence in their life. Am I right? Am I right?
All facts.
Right. So when you have brothers that are giving you the information, you see what I'm saying? This is unapologetic information. We're not fluffing this stuff up. It's true. Blue been married for how long? How long have you been with the missus?
Oh man.
What it was
Don't get me a line on here.
yeah, just throw out a number. I know it's long. I know it.
20,
Throw out a number.
20.
You hey,
Say
huh?
20.
Say
Say 20.
20. Okay. Just this last week, it marked my 11th year with my wife. Right? There's nothing I haven't seen. What I'm trying to tell you is these are the techniques that have kept me in an intact Black nuclear family that is thriving at the head of my household and getting ultimate respect from my wife. See, the thing is, males always focus on the physical aspect of what we like, which will be the sex, right? Let's just be honest. It'll be the sex from a woman. There's a mental component with males that we must have that is almost like a nutrient for us, and that is respect, especially from our woman, especially from our peers, and especially in our vocation. Males seek to be competent, and we seek to have respect. When you walk in the house, you want to be nothing more but respected by your wife and your children, your kids, it's the most intoxicating thing a man can get. Because one thing I can tell you, when a man is void of respect, he knows it immediately. It feels like a mental nutrient that he's not getting in his household, and that can cause him to go to destruction, right? A woman wants to feel like she's listened to, she's respected, and she's acknowledged for her effort. All right. Those are things that are intangibles that women want from their man. They want their man's attention, and they want their man to feed them certain things, right? Or they go looking for it elsewhere. Women always have the excuse, well, you wasn't giving it to me here, so I'll seek it elsewhere. All they did was seek the attention, and it led to the physical part afterwards. What I'm trying to tell you guys is I've been successfully married for a while. These are things that work. These are things that happen. But if you don't have respect in your relationship, I am telling you right now, a woman that respects you, love you. A woman that do not respect you, it is impossible for her to love you. The respect factor always come first. The moment you don't have their respect, you must exit stage left. Because what you would try to do is you would try to get her respect, and you cannot you can't get someone respect. They must be willing to give it to you. And then you would try to take it, and it will end up going into a physical altercation, and you cannot come back from that with the woman. You can't. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. We're not talking about his relationships. We're talking about the dynamics of a man and a woman inside of a marriage, and that is a completely different thing. That's what we're talking about.
That's exactly what I was trying to say. When this dude talking about, oh man, y'all sound like clowns talking about this man. See, this is how you know we're not dealing with real men in this society.
Right.
He's more concerned with watching Jermell Charlo as a boxer, or maybe you related to him or something, and that's your defense. But let that be your loved one. Let that be your loved one, your daughter.
Your baby girl.
Yeah, let that be your daughter, or maybe you maybe you don't have the guts to do anything about it. maybe you will fail her. Because that's what you'll do, fail her.
For sure.
So let that be your daughter. Exactly, Hope. Now, as men, we supposed to come to their defense.
For sure.
Yeah, I ain't gonna fail my daughter. I got 4 daughters. I stay out the way. Go ahead and attempt it. Attempt it. Attempt it. Man, listen. That's why you wonder why the society is today. You wonder why women are striving to be for equality, because there ain't no men out here. It's a shortage of men. There's males out here. They're not men. And that's the problem. There's a difference between a male and a man. You a cub. You a pretender. You ain't now. You supposed to protect her. She ain't got to be your loved one to protect her and say, "Hey, bro, you can hear on the tape, A-side. Am I right? Am I wrong? You can hear the dude like, bro. He's pretty much telling him I'm good on that."
It's uncomfortable listening to her. Like, if you didn't feel uncomfortable listening to that, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Seriously, it's very uncomfortable. It could tell it was an uncomfortable setting.
Yeah,
it could tell it was an uncomfortable setting.
You know what I'm saying? It's just exactly Stormy B, man. Salute to my brother Stormy B, man. Cali of World, peace of blessings, Queen. Tara Purvis, peace of blessings.
Oh man, that was you put that very well. Stormy B, man. You put that very well. No, it's simply more of males, effeminate behavior, unwilling to accept sound counsel from experienced men. That is true.
Exactly.
That is true.
He come here calling us clowns, talking about we clowns. We clowns? No, the circus show was him. What is you talking about? What are you talking about? The circus show was him. You understand?
Right.
You understand? Yeah, bro, ain't no way. Where do they do that? I don't know where they do this at. You see my baby girls, my daughters. Yeah, I got daughters all ages. They wouldn't even dare utter the words to me. Man, come on, man. You can. There's ways to handle it. My Egypt, peace of blessings, Queen. Exactly, Maya Egypt.
I agree with that.
You can find a way. There's ways. Are you kidding me? And you ain't got it. He's a combat boxer.
Yeah. Like, how is she even a threat to him? Like, how and that has to say something to his I'm sorry. That has to say something to his mental. There's no way. It's some men I don't feel threatened by. 1000%. Like, I would laugh at you just to show you how much you don't threaten me. You get what I'm saying?
4K said you're running from Canelo, but you're running towards your girl.
Exactly.
4K, this is my thing, right?
I don't get
you
that.
Want to tell me this is the first thing I'm gonna ask him. If I'm his father, I'm gonna be like, bro, she had a weapon? No. You had access to. We could have walked out your front door. And here's the worst part, A-side. The video she put up, he's outside and coming in and out the house. She's not even trying to stop him.
I didn't even see the video. I didn't even see the video.
She's going. She got the camera out recording him. He's packing like his stuff or her stuff or whatever, and she's like, "Why are you doing this X, Y, and Z?" And he's putting the stuff outside or bringing it in, whatever, and saying it's my stuff or whatever. And he's going in and out the house. So he went to his car. So if you was able to get to your car, leave.
Exactly. Chris J, I agree with that.
Thank you. You understand? Asa, if you could get to your car, you can leave.
Oh, for sure. For
Sam
sure.
said y'all gossip like women. This is supposed to be a boxing channel. Get Sam out of here. Thank you. We appreciate you not coming here anymore. Thank you. Jaguar Tamer, what's good? I ain't never seen this dude a day in my life on this channel. Robert Singleton, what's good? Not one time. We talked about boxing for 5 hours yesterday. I ain't see this dude contribute. Did you see him here yesterday, Sam?
Nah, man. Hit dogs holler, man. Hit
right?
dogs holler.
I didn't see this dude. We was here for 5 hours.
For sure.
5 hours talking about boxing. Didn't see him one time. Didn't contribute to the channel. Probably didn't hit the like button. Didn't do nothing. And the first thing he do is we see him pop up today. We've been talking about boxing all week.
For sure.
And the first thing you do is pop up today to him, man, this is supposed to be a boxing channel. Y'all talking about goodbye.
But this encumbers all things boxing. This is boxing. This is in the realm of boxing.
Right. We're talking about boxing.
We're talking about a boxer. Some people. Hey, guys, if you're just coming in and you just joined the show and you jumped in the chat, it's all right. Sometimes we do know that you forget to hit the like button, but this is your chance. This content is not free. However, you can pay your admission by smashing the like button. And how you do that is you look to the up top of your right-hand side of the screen, press the X, hit the thumbs up until it glows black, then come back into the chat. We appreciate you guys. Thank you. We appreciate all of you guys and your considerations. I appreciate you. Now,
and then let me say this, right?
Yep.
You know,
thanks for reminding me, 4K.
If this was one of the famed NBA basketball players, you know, 3800 Ernesto, what's up? YG Knight, what's good? If this was ESPN and this was Tom Brady, right? Or this was LeBron James, or this was in football, you know, in baseball, this was Aaron Judge, and you know, or this was Wayne Gretzky in any of these sports, right? A-Side? Do you think they're not going to be talking about it when they have audio and video?
Oh, yeah. It's going to be, yeah, men and women alike, Stephen A. Smith. Yeah, all of them going to be talking about it, for sure.
Exactly, right.
I'll give you one better. It wasn't the NBA. It was the it was the UFC with Dana White.
Dana White. No, Ray Rice was on. Ray Rice's situation was on everything.
Yeah, Ray Rice was everything. That was bad. I think the visual of that was, you can see how physically imposing he was compared to.
Right, exactly. So I'm sure he watched that, but he come here talking about, man, y'all supposed to be.
I don't think they understand when you say that you're a reporter. I think because you know you got you got the long braids, you speak with the vernacular that they can associate themselves with. You cool, you know what I'm saying? You wear your hat and you're so personable that they don't identify you as a reporter, but you have all the credentials and you have all the makings, the markers, and the work ethic of a reporter. You are a genuine boxer reporter. That's what you are through and through. This is boxing. So if you were to talk boxing, if you was to avoid this, some people may look at you wrong, like, hey, listen, Charlo just got through, you know, beating and bragging about his wife. Why didn't you report on that? You see what I'm saying? It will almost make it seem like you turned a blind eye to DV, which you did not. So we're going to steadfast on our boxing. We're going to steadfast all things boxing and commerce. And the people who not rocking with us, they was never rocking with us before, and they're not gonna rock with us afterwards. We got our people in the chat, they with us, and I appreciate them for that. Guys, if you do like A-Side, you do like a lot of stuff that I'm saying tonight, go ahead and smash that link that's in the chat. Go ahead and smash that link that's in the chat. That is the link directly to my YouTube channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs. And I do talk boxing content, give you guys knockout content as much as I possibly can. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you, and I love you. Definitely smash that like button to help me get to 1,000 subs. I will appreciate it. Smash the link in the chat.
Yeah, the link. I pinned up the link.
Hey, they really gonna hate us when you do the other channel next year.
Oh man,
they really gonna get mad.
I ain't signed up for this. I ain't signed up for you to talk.
It's gonna be off. Yeah, it's gonna be off the cuffs. It's gonna be off the cuffs. You know what I mean?
Yep. Black Superman, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue and A-Side in the building in the super chat. He said, how do we help? how do we help black men coming up in the sport of boxing so this don't happen to them? We can try, but the thing is, the Libra 9-6 for something. It's
highly dedicated. Thank you.
It has to start from within at home, right? And you have to be able to use your own common sense. You understand? And we should have some sort of
class. Yeah, but Blue, to be fair, all common sense goes out the window when you're emotional and you're upset. You know what I mean? I think that there needs to be more male-oriented content. I think it's absolutely needed. I grew up in a household where my moms and my aunts, when they talk and they get together, females know how to get together and talk and commingle, you see what I'm saying? And they talk, and I think that it's extremely healthy for males to understand how to come up in a healthy male environment. And testosterone is not toxic. It is very, very valuable. And it's a lot of energy, and if utilized in the right direction, it could blow a man up, man. He can become extremely successful. He must know how to utilize all that testosterone. You see what I'm saying? I think that there need to be healthy spaces, because when me and you talk on the phone, Blue, I get so much knowledge. Like, if so many people was to be able to hear those conversations that me and you talk on the phone, they'll benefit so much, because so many people don't have that type of environment that can help foster what type of man they want to be. Because a lot of the times, the type of man that you want to be, you look around, it's not the environment that's producing that type of man. So it kind of forces you to, I got to survive this way, so I got to look this way, but I don't really want to be this type of man. I want to be this type of man. I think this type of man looks better. I want to have my kids with this type of father. I think more channels like this and steadfast with straightforward men will help other brothers kind of come out of that shell and kind of have an environment that they can go to and feel comfortable around in their masculine presence.
Now, just to give you an example, like you said, these are conversations that I always, this, I look at you as my little brother.
Yeah, for sure.
And so my son the other day, he's married. He's like, he has a brand new car. His wife didn't have a car. He just bought a used car for his wife. The first thing the first thing he told me?
What'd you say?
He pulled up to the front of the house. He said, now his car, before he got married, he had his truck. So he said, he pulled up, it's a car now. He said, man, I said, what happened? He said, I got to get used to driving this car. Now, I already knew where he was going with this. So I said, oh, yeah, but I wanted to just see you want
to see his response.
So he said, yeah. I said, why you say that? They ain't got no kids or nothing. I said, why you say that? He said, because the truck, it was brand new. He only had it for he didn't even have it for a full year. So he's like, the truck is brand new. I said, yeah, well, he said, she got to be with the more reliable car.
Yeah, that's it. It's moments like that you know what I mean. That's a big and if y'all understand what Blue said right now, to some people who don't understand, I know some of the men who got families understand that. Blue said he don't even have kids right now, but he's already have the right mindset. She has to be in a reliable car that's safe. She has to be. That's very, very, very natural for a man to think like that. If a man have a used car and then a new car, and he get the new car and his woman get the used car, whoever daughter that is, get your daughter out of that situation. He's not following the rules of nature, which is provide and protect. I like Blues on. There's always 3 P's: provide, produce, and protect. I love that. But he's not following that. He's not following what nature have set for him. So naturally, he's out of whack. Whenever you see a guy that says that, you know that he's naturally in tune with nature, and the probability of him fostering a good, healthy, nuclear family and a great relationship is high.
Exactly. So that's the first thing he said. He said, "Oh, is he happy about it?" No, he just got his brand new truck. But
for sure.
He's like, man, Pop, I gotta get used to this. I gotta get used to this car. So I said, why? Sitting right at the table. You know, I was doing what I was doing. Say, she gotta have the reliable car. I can't let her go out. Exactly. You're supposed to protect her. Even when you're not there, you're protecting her. You're putting her in the best possible position to be safe. It's just like you walking down the street. The two of you. She is supposed to instantly know, and you're supposed to know, it should be natural reaction that you walk on the outside and she walks on the inside.
For sure.
The chances, now, if a car jumped the curb, you're both going to get hit, right? But you want to take the hit first.
Or naturally have the option to push her further out of the way, so she it could be minimal damage as possible to her.
Fun fact. I know this is it's an unwritten rule. Then I'm gonna send a link for the brothers. But check this out, A-Side. Many people may not know this. Do you know where that old that old rule of opening the door and letting the woman go in first? You know where that came from?
No, I didn't know where that came from.
Okay, a lot of people are gonna be surprised when I tell you this information. That's not an act of courtesy. That was now it's an act of courtesy, right?
Yeah, for sure.
That was a rule for people back in those days because they didn't value the woman, so they would send them in first to see what was the results. You get where I'm going, right?
Yeah. Get him my hey, text. Why you text Blue, fo? Text him. Yeah, tell him. Yeah. Folks say keep him in the back when he come up.
All right.
But he gonna be in it. He gonna be in it, but just keep him in the back. I guess until I don't know. He like signal you until I guess for him to come up. That's funny.
Yeah. Ain't that wild? Many people didn't know that. I'll call you and tell you about the whole story about that. But
yeah. Let me know about that.
Yeah, that's where that came from, and then it turned into a respectful thing where a woman goes first. But no, it wasn't that. It was, you know, I don't know if these dudes trying to put something in my food. You have some first type of situation.
Yeah, I was just about to say that's the king's taster.
Yeah,
that literally taste and drink the food for. Right. Like, nah, that's good.
Right, you walking first. Below 91 brother in the super chat. He said, "A-Side, long time no see. Salute."
Oh man, salute, Block. Salute. Hey, Robert Singleton said to see them assets.
Hey man, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on this in the super chat. I told my son that it's okay for a man to process his emotions, but a man never, and I mean never, should act on his emotions above his logic. Exactly. Because tough glove boxing, we can walk away. That's an excuse, bro. You just got tired of the mouth running like a broken faucet, and you wanted to close it. Period. Every man has been there. The Guru was good. Hugh Stone, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on us in the super chat. As a man, we have to mentally respond as opposed to emotionally react. Management skills. Exactly.
Yeah, that's that's funny. That's actually a people skill. That's a great that's a great comment, because the person that can do that in anything, not only in a relationship, in a vocation, that's usually, you remember when Floyd Mayweather said the fighter who can see the most, who can keep their eye and see everything, that's the fighter who will win. That's literally how it happens in life. That's literally how it happens. Let me tell you something. Blue is so skilled at conversations, in that countering, in that catching people. Sometimes I can spend 2 or 3 minutes setting something up, and Blue will see what I'm about to do, and he'll jump in right when I set the trap up, and just take it and kill him. I hate that when he do it. I hate when he can see what I'm doing. Most people, the person who I'm involved with, normally can't see what I'm doing. They can't understand, right? Blue saw already 5 steps ahead. Jump in at the fourth and say, "I got it from here, A side. Thanks for the setup," and just take it. You see what I'm saying? So I agree with that. The person that whoever able to mentally understand what's going on in the time frame and not choose to actively emotionally respond can absolutely win, because sometimes certain things does warrant an emotional response, but you have to make damn sure, because if you don't, you can lose that battle.
100%. Jonathan 97, my brother in the super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Salute to Texas, man. Fit for life, my brother Doc in the building in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. He said, psychologically, a lot of men are fighting their own mothers by proxy. Oh, 1,000%.
Oh yeah.
But and I'm glad you said that, Fit.
Oh yeah, that's deep.
But guess what? I'm glad you said that. You wouldn't dare put your hands on her.
No.
You learn to walk away.
Oh, for sure.
So it's a respect thing. Why wouldn't you put your hands on her? Right? Oh, because she's your earth. Well, that's your children's earth. The most precious thing to you is your children. That's their earth. AK Crowder, what's up, family? Let me send the link out because I got to get out of here about 8:30. I got to go. I got some amateur boxing. I got to call you about that too.
All right, just give me a call.
Yeah. State of Boxing, what's up, family? Let me put the link in the chat, and then we're gonna get to this. Let's get.
We actually gonna be able to cook with the brothers on the topic that you. I like what you said earlier about them saying Devin is ducking Tank now. We're actually able to cook with the brothers on that.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to get.
Yeah, for sure. So if you're just coming inside of the chat, we do understand that you may not have had smash the like button. You could have forgot. You could have seen some people that you liked and wanted to speak to them. Please, at this moment, go ahead and smash the like button. You are getting content. However, this content is not free. You can pay your way for this content by smashing the like button. And to do that, you look up to the top right-hand side of the screen. You press the X. Click the thumbs up button until it glows black, and then come back into the chat. Also, please make sure you click the link. The link is in the chat. The link directs you to my page. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you do like this content, go ahead and show me a little love by subscribing to the channel. And I have some new content that will be coming out soon. Thank you. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
So guys,
hey, 4K, you want me to bring you on for, or you just want me to leave you in the back?
So guys, the link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. If you have anything that you want to say in regard to boxing, the boxing topic, or you want to hear the boxing topic that's coming up next, definitely click that link, and then you will be allowed to come up and definitely speak on whatever topic that you want to speak about. Speak to anything that you want to speak to Blue about, and we definitely will be able to entertain your questions. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. Don't be afraid. Click the link.
Yeah, I just don't. I mean, Southwest Dice. What's up, family? Hey, of my brother. Rachel Donaire, peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling today?
Salute, Rachel. You said you wanted to ask Rachel.
Yeah. Actually,
I couldn't think about it.
About that contract with Showtime and Tank Davis. It makes sense. Hey, four wanted me to bring him on, or no?
Yeah, I think he wanted you to have him in the back of the what is it, like a stage or something? A hole in there? I don't know what do you call that?
Strange J. I don't know what's going on, Strange J, but it's sending me like 1,000 $10 super chats, bro. I don't know if that's happening by accident.
Hold on. So it's strange. No, it's only one. It's only one in the chat.
So it
could be just on. Yeah, it could be just on your end. It's only one in the chat.
Oh, because it just keep going and going and going and going.
Yeah, no, it could be just it's only one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good, fellas.
Salute to my brother Strange J, brother in the super chat, dropping
What's
that
going on?
Good on this in super chat. Unfortunately, Jermell is in this situation. He needs to be more self-aware of his of he is a current boxing champion. He's not the average man. Got to know to restrain yourself. That's a battle every man faces.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
and again,
for sure.
and again, like I said, you know, it's not unfortunate. It's fortunate because you are who you are. You understand? You never, ever, ever, ever put your hands on a woman. It's not, bro. Unless you are completely fighting for your physical being, your well-being, bro. There's no reason. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no justification for it.
For sure.
Yeah, my bad.
You know what I'm saying?
Good evening, gentlemen. How are y'all?
Gregory
Good evening.
Cornball, what's up, Gregory?
Yeah. Listen, I wanted to say is I'm very happy to hear you young men talking about this subject matter, period. Because the things that's happening to our young men is something that we got to address. And we haven't done it as well as probably we want to, but it's gotten completely out of control. And now when it pours into the world of sports like it does, that's when we start talking a little bit more because it hits the airways and people see it.
For sure.
It's happening in communities and households that have nothing to do with boxing or baseball or football, but it's the exact same problem because we see it in the court system. We see the young men being carted off to jail, and yes, they are wrong to take the violent way of handling things. But we have so many men or young men who are growing up in houses where there's no men to teach them how to control their testosterone, how to contain themselves, how to conduct themselves. A lot of it, and I don't want to put it on the women, but they're being raised by women, and women are only going to be able to do so much. They're going to do things as they would as a woman. Men have to be raised by other men. Men need to be taught from other men how to conduct themselves. You look at history, and there's always been periods of time when the young boys, when they were little boys, 2, 3, and 4, stayed under their mothers until a certain time when the father had to take them. Okay, now it's my turn because you're growing up now. Now she's not going to be able to control you or contain you in the same way that I'm going to be able to. And that's one of the things that we find that's not happening. These boys get over emotional, or young men get over emotional, and they respond violently. When their feelings get hurt, when they don't know how to control themselves, they respond with violence. And then we find ourselves either having a young girl killed, or in this case, I don't know all what had happened with Jermell, but we're talking about it because apparently now you got a pro boxer.
Hey, Gregory, hold on one second, great brother.
Okay.
You gotta refrain ourselves when you insert certain words, KILL words.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. I just want to give you, because we just naturally having a conversation, and we have, we.
It's really the algorithm will pick up on certain words.
Yeah.
I should have caught that myself. And
I didn't even catch it till a sec because I'm just in the moment.
No, you're 100%. You're trying to.
I just want to.
Hey, just say deleted. Just say deleted if you want to replace the word. Delete that word.
Yeah, delete it.
But I just wanted to say I like the fact that you're young because I'm an older guy. You can see with the gray. But
hold that thought, Greg. Let me get the super chat off the screen.
Okay.
Fit for life, my brother Doc in the building in super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. Some men have been treated bad by their mothers as their fathers proxy for the angers she experienced with their fathers. In turn, he takes it out on the wife who acts similar to his own mother.
It's a vicious cycle.
You see that. You
it's a vicious cycle.
Yep.
But I wanted to commend you, and that's why I came on because I got to get back to work. But I wanted to commend you. I'm seeing that some men on some of these chats are taking a moment to have these kind of conversations because you have so many men of different ages on your show. So this is something I heard somebody, say something about, isn't this supposed to be about boxing? Well, that's great too. But we should always have these moments where young men, middle-aged men can share wisdom, talk to each other, get to feel what they're missing, get the feel of what they can share. And I like that y'all doing it. I wanted to take this time out to say to you, because I've called in on your show and I've sent things, but I'm glad to be able to actually talk with you and some of these other young men that are here as well, because this is something that we have to do a lot of. If we're going to help them, we need to be able to have open, honest conversations about what we need to hear, what we need to share, and what we need to do.
Exactly.
Sure.
And my thing is this, right, Greg, because I know you gotta get out of here. But my thing is this: a woman's weapon is always going to be her mouth. That is her weapon. Okay, that is her biggest attribute in defense, and when I not meaning in just in life, in defense, in an altercation. That's why you see two women before they start to exchange physical activities. They doing a bunch of they going back and forth, just drawing off back because that's naturally who they are.
Yeah.
And so it's going to heighten 10 times that when they are dealing with you, because that's the only weapon they have to hurt you. And the moment that you are not responding to it, they have to up the levels. And then is what happens. It gets to a point at times where it's crossing the line of disrespect. And that's where you have to know how to say, I see you later.
That's our weapon, discipline. And that's what your father teaches you, or your uncles or your grandfather teaches you, how to contain and control yourself so you can use that discipline, because yes, it can get to you. That mouth can get to you. Right. So you have to be strong enough, and it has to start early so you recognize it when it's coming.
Right.
Because once it hits you and you lose control, you're the one that's going to find yourself in these situations where you're being carted off and criticized, and probably rightfully so. You have to be able to learn how to take care of that within yourself early in life, because if it doesn't happen. But anyway, I would love to get a chance to come on again, but I just wanted to make sure I came on, spoke directly to you, and said this is a great thing. I hope to keep doing it, and I hope to get a chance to come on again.
Come on. You're welcome.
Anytime.
All right. Thank you. And all the gentlemen out there, peace to you.
Yes.
And y'all have a great holiday as well, brothers.
You too, great brother.
All right.
Hey, Callie, what's the word, Callie?
What's happening, fam? So this is something that what's happening, family? I'll say I was raised by, both my parents from an early age. I'm talking about from an early as a toddler. I was told to be careful with females, not to harm females, not to push females. Even when they were the same size or sometimes bigger than me, I was told to be chivalrous. You know what I mean? Open doors. You know what I'm saying? If sit down. Just be very careful with females. He said, because one day you're gonna get older and you're gonna have far more physical strength than women, and you don't hit girls. You don't do that. You don't hit females. Period. This was my father. This was my mother. This is what my uncles, my aunts, my grandparents taught me this. And so for me, even today, if I get angry by a female, I'll just leave, man. I'm not going to sit here and have a long argument with you. We can have a conversation, but if you're going to be screaming at me, being disrespectful, I'm just going to leave. I'm not even going to get mad at you. You're not going to get under my skin. I'm not going to stick around for you to get underneath my skin. I'm going to get up out of Dodge before it gets way out of hand. Now, either we can calm things down and have a conversation, or I'm just going to leave, because I'm not going to sit here. You're not going to be able to push my buttons to the point where I want to do something to you. I'm not going to let you get there, because I ain't going to jail for you. That's not what's going to happen anyway. So it's not worth it. I already know that I can already harm a woman. That's stupid. I can throw a woman across the room. I can break her arm. Why would I want to do that when I already know that I can do that to her? That's not fair. With men and women are built differently. I have more testosterone. I have more bone density, more muscle mass. We're not equal. Physically, there's a massive distance between me and a female. It just doesn't make any sense why I would want to even consider putting my hands on her. And for some dude, I'm talking a boxer, a man who's trained, a man whose hands are more than likely registered with the state of Texas. Why would you put your hands on a woman and then brag about it like you did something big?
For sure.
I mean, this is the same. Like I said, this is the same dude who, when he had an issue with Deontay Wilder, he threatened to go get some dudes to go handle him, right? So you didn't want to step to Deontay Wilder. You didn't want to step to Canelo Alvarez. But, when it came to that, you don't want to step to no real men, but you're going to step to the woman and brag about stepping to the woman. But when it came to Canelo Alvarez, you had no energy towards stepping to him. You weren't willing to try to sell out, to try to knock him out. But you were wondering why she couldn't stand up to your punching power. Man can't stand up to your punching power. You just knocked out a man to become undisputed champion of the world. You've been knocking dudes out. You're knocking out grown men. How can you, like I said, an undisputed champion, seriously, get excited about knocking out a woman, about busting a woman's eye? It just doesn't make any sense, man. To me, this dude's a coward, man. He's a buster. He's a mark. And I'm just going to try to keep it as clean as possible. But I don't like dude. I will never like dude. I haven't liked him for a long time. I've been telling people about both these twins for a long time. I've seen these dudes before at another fight, calling other black media BAN. If you know what I'm talking about too. I'm just keeping it clean. BAN.
Yeah, for sure.
And when it came to the white media, they spoke to them. So I told you about these dudes, man. I don't like these dudes. These dudes are clowns. And Jermell Charlo, you're the worst, bro. You're the worst. I mean, if I ever see you, I hope one of these fighters knock you out. I hope your career's going to be honest with you. I really don't even want to see you in the ring anymore, bro. To me, you're one of the worst I've seen. And for all those, I understand that we get upset about things when it comes to Dana White. Dana White is not the same as Jermell Charlo. Dana White is not a professional fighter. He's still a man, and he shouldn't put his hands on women. I'm not accusing him either because he's a scum too. But Jermell Charlo's worse because he's an actual fighter. He's a fighter who gets hit by men. His wife can't take him.
And you know what it is, Cali Enigma? You know the thing that made it worse, A-side, Cali and fellas? Sorry to cut you off, A-side.
No, go ahead.
To me, the biggest part that made me cringe was him saying, "Oh, I thought she was tough. She ain't tough. She just like every other woman. She just like every other woman. She called authority." What you mean she ain't tough? Did you think he was laying down with a man?
Yeah, this is crazy.
He hit a woman that gave birth to his children.
Right.
So why would you expect a woman is not going to be able to hold up to your power, bro? She's not. Her body is physically not built for that. She's not built to take punches from men.
But when the dude is telling him, "Bro, I don't even want to see that," he's like, "No, let me just show you. Let me show you."
Nah, that's not cool.
I was closed. Bro, you bragging because you closed her eye? You supposed to be able to close her eye. What are you talking about?
That's the point that had me, man. Just him bragging about it.
So here's the thing. Hey, Callie, you said something. Callie, you said something, right? Very important. Yeah. And you know what it is? I think when you're absent of certain knowledge, when you're ignorant, it can cause you to do foolish things. But when you know better, you tend to do better, right?
Right.
So with that being said, each guy, I want just to say me, if you have heard this, don't put your hand on women. Men are not supposed to put their hand on women. Me. Who else? You. Me. Right? Who else? Me. Right? That's every man on this panel have been told or heard, do not put your hands on a woman. Correct?
Right. Hold on, real quick. But like
hold
on, I'm gonna say the one last thing, but keep going, brother. Then I'm gonna say one last thing.
I'm about to end the point. Brandon, I definitely have you. I definitely have you coming up next. I'm about to end this point really quickly. Right now, I've been privy to sisters growing up because I'm similar to Blue. I was the one boy for a long time and I had a lot of sisters. What I've never heard is to juxtapose on the other side. I've never heard my sisters be told, "You do not disrespect a man with your mouth. You do not disrespect a man with your tongue. They are set here to protect you, and you never make sure you break down a man." Never heard that. Not one time. Now, we've been set and we've been told our boundaries. Hey, you do not put your hands on a woman. You do not hit a woman. Nobody never said a woman will provoke us. Nobody never said that a woman will not hit us back. We were just told what not to do. On the other side, our female counterparts was never told what they was not to do. because of what can actually happen, right? Here's the thing. We know this now as grown men. Oh, women wasn't told this. So women have a tendency to speak out, to speak out the side of their neck and to disrespect you, to get you emotionally, in an uproar, but you're still not supposed to hit them. With knowing that now, you need to now know how to handle that situation by walking away. You see what I'm saying? Because they was never told, that the female counterpart was never told what not to do. They was never given their dose of medicine. We was given ours on very early, but they was never given theirs with our community specifically. You see what I'm saying? So now we have to find a different route. And I like what that brother said before he exited. He said our route is discipline now. You need to walk away, because the one thing that a woman respects more than anything, she may not like it, she respects discipline from a man, and a man must have that discipline in order to get that respect from a woman.
Absolutely. And I'm gonna say one last thing, and you can go, Brandon, because I gotta get up out of here. But this man, he's bragging, bro. Your power, you have punching power. You could delete your wife with one punch. With one punch. To brag about hitting the mother of your children, that's horrible. That's horrendous. That's disgusting, bro. And you really should be ashamed of yourself. And the fact that you're not, it says a lot about you. And I'm just ashamed that I've ever rooted for you. I'm ashamed that I ever made videos about you, that I ever discussed you. You're disgusting, dude. And like I said, man, let this be an example for a lot of you young brothers of what not to do. You do the opposite. You walk away. Walk away is the best thing you can do. It's gonna help you. It can save your life, because it can save you from going to prison. And in some situations where a mark like that will prevent you from getting jobs, forgetting you from making a lot of money. It's not worth it. There are real consequences for those type of actions. So it's better to walk away. I promise you. In life, in a lot of circumstances, walking away is going to save your life. I'm talking about literally and not just figuratively. So I just want to put that out there, bro. I appreciate y'all, brother, man. Salute, Blue.
Yo, can I get in on it? Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah. Great, brother.
Okay. Yeah.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. You can go ahead.
Yeah, I'm late.
No, hold on. Matter of fact, it was Brandon. It was Brandon next, to be respectful. It was Brandon next. And then
I'm gonna make it short and sweet, man, because I want to really talk about. I really want to talk about the Tank and Haney, but to be honest, I feel like you're wrong. I had 2 daughters, and that's not something I accept. But to touch what Blue said that women, their voice is very, very powerful, to men, and it can affect men, you know what I mean? But that's a coward move for him to sit there and brag about him hitting a woman, you know what I mean? That's not something you do, and I don't respect that as a man. Now, as far as what he did, no one's perfect. We all make mistakes. He's bragging, it's not right, you know what I mean? I pray that he get himself together. You know what I mean? That's the woman, his kid, and I hope his kid's really not seeing that, you know what I mean? But I pray to God everything goes well with him, you know what I mean? I think it's messed up, to be honest. I'm gonna keep it clean. I don't want to curse, you know what I mean? But I just think it's real dirty, and I just heard it. So I watch Blue every night, and I get cussed out because I watch Blue every night.
Hey, don't let me get you in trouble, bro. Don't let me get you in trouble.
You at A-side, I get cussed out every goddamn night. So you see I'm in my sunroom. But you know what I mean?
I see you hiding. I see you hiding.
Yeah, she was like, "Where you going?" I'm like, I'm about to go in my sunroom. but man, I think it's disrespectful, you know what I mean? I think it's not right at all. And I pray for his kids, you know what I mean, and his family. And at the end of the day, I don't want to bash neither one of them, but he's wrong. He's really wrong. And I hope he get the help he need, man, to be honest with you.
Okay,
that's it. I ain't gonna go too far.
But I do want that. Hang around for taking Devin.
Okay, I'm gonna stick around because Blue and A-Side, we need to talk.
Hey, Brandon, you already in trouble. You might as well stick around for the good part.
You already,
You're already in trouble.
You might as well just go ahead, man. You might as well extend that.
You don't think she'll notice you not there? You in trouble already.
You might as well extend that couch stay, brother.
Square circle, then Devin Bell. Square circle, then Devin Bell. No, was it Devin Bell or
it was Devin Bell.
Devin Bell. You up, great brother?
What's good, fellas? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
How you feeling?
I'm doing good, man. I ain't gonna stay on here long, man. I just, I was on the live, I was listening and reading the comments, and I just in 2008, I lost my god sister to domestic violence.
Wow, the DV.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine, brother.
Right. Sorry to hear that.
And so, this been touchy, all day, just hearing the video and everything. And so I just want to come on here and say, man, look, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the chat, reading everything. I'm a husband. I have a daughter. I have female aunts, of course, cousins.
Sure.
And so this one hit differently. I know this is a boxing show and we supposed to talk about boxing and we want to hear boxing, but I just right here, I just had to get it off my chest, and I appreciate this platform for letting me do that. And I appreciate y'all taking the time out, to listen to me and everything. Cause I've been going through today. I was going through some things. And so I just wanted to get that off my chest.
Hey man, this is the best place to get it off your chest, because, it's somewhere that you come, you frequent, you know what I mean? You feel comfortable.
Yeah.
That's
what we're here for. That's why when people come here talking about, man, this is supposed to be boxing shit. We talking about boxing. And it just happened to spill over into real life, period.
And
we also handle each other like family. So
right. And so I usually, I like I said, I'm on a live when I can catch it, but I usually don't even come in to do the videos or say what I gotta say. But today it just something just came over me, and I was like, And so
I'm glad you did. And let me tell you guys, chat, Devin Bell, I mean, he come here sporadically. He's one of the funniest dudes. He cracked me up sometimes. The super chats that he leaves are legendary. Like, some of the times whenever I just see his name in the super chat, I know it's going to be something extremely hilarious. Like, he's extremely funny, extremely witty. This is a good guy through and through. From what I've seen him in the chat, he never caused trouble. He's just one of them people that is definitely easy to get along with in the chat. Like, Devin Bell is definitely one of my favorite people that's in the chat. I appreciate you coming through for sure.
I appreciate you too. And I see you still wearing your hat and your button up and everything.
Yeah, I told you, I'm still
blue and rubbed off on him.
I ain't get the do-rag yet. Yeah,
you gotta get the chains and the tattoos now.
Yeah, I get my tattoos up. Yeah, I get my tattoos up.
But yeah,
they ain't taking me serious out here, B.
But yeah, I'm gonna hang around. I'm gonna let everybody else talk, man. I just wanted to come on and say that, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
For sure.
Inside the square circle, my brother, King Judah. What's going on, great brother?
What's going on? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, yeah. What's going on, Blue? What's going on, A-Side? What's up to the panel? Look, like I said at first, I'm coming in late, right? So I'm just trying to jump on, kind of talk about what I do know, because I don't know the full story, right? But I do know that, supposedly we had a DV situation, and Charlo maybe, look, he in some trouble, right? But what I want to do is because this is segmented. It's a segmented part to what I'm trying to say. I'm not defending what he did, but I do want to shine light on both sides, right? So what I want to talk about is, because A-Side kind of touched on it too, about, all men, no matter where you at, we all taught, right, not to put hands on women. But like you said, bro, depending on where you at, the girls may or may not be taught the opposite, the opposite to make this, the relationship between men and women work. Because the reason I say that, I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I'm less than 4 hours away from Houston, Texas, where Charlo was raised. And if you go deep into that, the Charlos were actually born in Lafayette, Louisiana, which is an hour away from me, right? So we probably have very similar upbringings. And the reason I want to bring that out is because whether it's right or wrong, I do want to point out that where I'm from, the girls, right after the boys are taught not to hit girls, the girls are taught not to hit boys because they will hit you back. Now, mind you, the reason I brought that out, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. Like A-Side said, when you get grown, you realize that other regions and other places operate differently. But where I'm from, I know for a fact where I'm from in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, all the females know that if you hit a man in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, he will hit you back. They all understand this. Like I said, that's not right or wrong. I'm not excusing Charlo, right? But I do want to point out the fact that we know that Jermell got issues, bro. Like, this the same dude that don't get along with his brother. And from what I heard, both of the Charlos, their girlfriends got into some type of fight, and they was like egging it on. They wasn't trying to break it up. So these dudes have issues. Like, instead of like knocking this brother down, I think we do need to push not just this brother. When you seem like when black men do things where they act out from not being raised right or past hood traumas, we just immediately let's punish them. Let's not look deep into why this guy acting like that. We should be asking for help. We should be saying this guy needs help versus he needs to be locked up. Because if he was anybody else, they would be trying to find out why is this guy lashing out. But because he's a black man, it's automatically punish him.
Well, nah, brother. I don't think they're saying that. I don't think they're saying that, brother.
No, Judah. Let me say this. Let me say this in response to that. This is why, and I understand exactly what you're saying. But when it comes to this type of situation, if that's my daughter, I'm not asking you for help. I don't care about you. I don't care about you getting help. I don't care about what you've been through. I don't care about what you're going to go through. I don't care about what your mama did. I don't care about what your daddy did. I don't care about how your grandma raised your mama.
For sure.
I don't care about none of that. All I know is you close my baby eye. For sure. I'm closing both yours. Period.
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't mean to interrupt. I don't mean to interrupt, but you gotta understand too, though. That's somebody's daughter, and it's okay. No. Listen, and a point. Hold on, just listen to me for just a quick second. It ain't even about him hitting her. He bragging on it.
Right.
That's what makes it.
That's the problem. Yeah. So
he bragging on it. He like, yeah, I socked her. What?
Right. Let me finish what I was saying. I promise I'm gonna give it up.
And on top of it, let's say this. I thought she was tough. She a P-U-S. She ain't tough. She just like every other woman. She called the cops on me. Huh?
Right. So Blue, like that's what I was about to say. But when I was talking at first, I didn't get that part out. When I was saying that the girls in Baton Rouge are taught don't hit a man or he may hit you back. But again, the fathers out here the same way, Blue. It's like, look, they'll tell their daughters if that dude hit you, don't be worried about trying to fight him back. You call me or you call the police, because like you say, every man feel the same way. The daddies and the brothers, the cousins, all the the males gonna react the way they gonna act everywhere. But but again, like you said, that bragging stuff, that's crazy, bro. He can't be excused for bragging about hitting a woman. I mean, Charlo, bro, most men can't take your punches, period.
And it's another thing on top of it. The dude that he's saying it to, that's recording him, I don't know if that dude was particularly cool, but the dude is like, nah, bro, I'm good. And he's like, nah, let me just show you. Let me show you. Yeah. The dude is like, no, bro, I've seen enough. And he's like, yo, bro, nah. Cause you tough and this, bro. What are you talking about?
That's stupid. And this is what I was saying. Hold on, real quick, right? This is what I was saying, Judah. We have to take these moments inside of our community as teachable moments for other men who really don't know no better or who wasn't raised in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, right? From my understanding, Baton Rouge, Louisiana is a small subculture, small subsection of the United States. There are boys out there that are lost right now, and this is a moment where we have to take this time and hold our brother accountable. We know that women do stuff too. I've expressed that. We know that other people do stuff too of other races. I've expressed that. But this is our time to hold our brother accountable and accountable alone. There is a strong thing about.
Asa, hold that thought. Danetta 27 said, y'all ain't heard that it was I heard that it could have been a family member and not her as well. That makes it even worse.
It's still bad. It's still bad.
It's still a woman and you don't even know her. So you definitely ain't gonna get me to go that far with you. I don't even lay with you. Exactly. Bro, listen. Go ahead.
So shame is a tactic that is used in every culture around the world and every religion around the world. It's for a reason. It's because it works and it's very, very powerful. Let me tell you, if you with your boys and you playing football or basketball and you drop the ball and they shame you for feeling so trash, you will practice catching that ball or dribbling that ball and making it so many times because shame is so powerful. It forces you to change, right? We need a certain level of shame inside of our community, just like any other culture, because void of shame, our community and our youth will do any and everything that will disgust and deprive our ancestors who fought to be here. You see what I'm saying? That they will be ashamed of their descendants for being here because they have no shame. They're void of it. So there's going to be a certain level of shame. Whenever I do something, yo, Blue so real with me. Y'all think Blue straightforward with y'all? All right, yo, Blue get on the phone with me. Hey, yo, A-Side, do this, do that, change this, change that. Like, he's straightforward. He's straightforward. You want to know why? Because Blue see me as my final form. He see me cut to my final form. He see what I can potentially be, or what I can potentially become. But in order to do that, he must be very disciplined with me. You see what I'm saying?
A-Side.
Yeah.
A-Side.
Go.
Just a quick thing. I ain't gonna take. You got to think about the person that even recorded him saying it, right? How we know about it, y'all? Because whoever recorded that is not really his friend. Because ain't your friend that will put that out.
Okay, so Taylor said, and salute to Solomon Overhead, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a $100 on this in the super chat. He said, appreciate you, Blue, A-Side and family. Merry Christmas, peace and blessings. Blessings to you, great brother. Happy holidays to you. So the Queen Taylor, blessings to the Queen Taylor. She said, hey, Blue Blood Sports TV, it is Jermell Charlo's girlfriend. I think that's what she meant. Girlfriend. Baby mama, and it was recorded on a Ring doorbell. It was posted on her IG, then deleted, and someone screenshot it.
Okay. But either way it goes, how it got out, this is, like I said before, this is a teachable moment, and shame is extremely important. We don't like, let's be honest with, we do not like what's going on in our community right now. You got young dudes talking about switches with glizzies and they spinning the block. They are taking lives now. These dudes are talking about how many bodies they have now. It needs to be some type of reconciliation. And I believe that we are the community that need to reconcile, and we need to hold out.
They said, take over for a second, man. There's a whole brawl right at my corner, and it's on the news right now.
Yo, go outside and shame them, Blue.
Yo, hold on.
Yo, and it gives away to what I was just saying, right? It's just that's what this is, Judah. I get what your point is, and trust me, females are not innocent. Don't get it twisted. I know that I call them Aboriginal or African American females, whatever you want to call it. Black females are not. Yo, they got mouths on them. They do. They taught how to. Whereas we taught to put our hands in our pocket and never hit a female, never hurt a female. They taught how to use their weapons proficiently by their moms, their aunts, their cousins, and any other female that's around them. They taught how to use their weapons. So I understand what you're saying, but this is a moment in time where our culture where we can start to actively choose our females better from the beginning. If a certain female come from a certain background, don't down her. Yeah, I can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, bet. I had to make sure.
For sure. Don't down her. Don't try to belittle her. You just not equally yoked. She's not the type of mother that you want for your children. So you actively move accordingly. You choose just the same way a job choose their employees accordingly for their culture and their fit for the tasks that they need them to do. You need to choose your wife accordingly. And that's another thing. We don't know how to choose wives and or girlfriends. Go ahead, folks.
I'm gonna say this right here, bro. P. Diddy, Jonathan Majors, and so many other names. It's too many examples out here, and us grown ass men having phones and devices and stuff like that to see what's going on out here in the world. We got two major black names that's going through the same exact thing. It's too many examples out here for us not to get out here and make that same mistake. And no disrespect to King Judah, but I'm from Houston. We both from the South. So we can't use our Southern upbringing, you know what I'm saying, to say that, yeah, we taught, you know what I'm saying, whenever you hit, you get hit back and things like that. But, bro, you are on camera saying that I thought that she was tough. That's the main point tonight. And it's kind of a shame. Like, I done seen a couple of wrenches, and I done seen a couple of regular people that in the chat that sort of defending it. So what I'm asking, like, is what are y'all actually defending, bro? Because he on video bragging about it. I understand that men make mistakes, and sometimes they can't control their emotions and they get out of hand and raise their hand and things like that. That's one thing. It's another thing to get on camera and basically defend and brag about your actions. That's right. That's why he took it a step forward, and it's kind of like, bro, like, now you on some weird stuff.
That's right.
So that's what not only is he being held accountable for putting his hands on a woman, you being held accountable for bragging about it. It's way too many examples out here for you to be out here making that same mistake. You seen it every day on the Shade Room. You seen it every day on the news and things like that. You see how many of our brothers out here, you know what I'm saying, getting in trouble behind it, and you get out here and you make the same exact mistake and brag about it when it get leaked. Man, like, come on, bro. I don't know. It's unreal. All I want to say is that, bro, like, for anybody defending it, it's clown behavior. I got addressed in the chat earlier for Tom and not a few people. And the reason why y'all was getting timed out.
Hold on real quick, folks. Hey, Danita 27. You're from Miami? What part of Miami you from, Danita? Yeah. Danita 27. You from Miami? What part of Miami you from? I'm from Miami as well. That's crazy. I really have somebody from Miami in here. It's always somewhere from every other place but Miami. But nah, go ahead. You time some people out, folks.
Hey. Yeah. I timed a few people out, and somebody with a wrench got upset. And here's my thing: tonight ain't the night for clownery, bro. Like, ain't no punks up here. We not defending, putting no hands on no women, no nothing like that. That's weird behavior, bro. My little sister just got married last year. I can promise y'all, she not getting no hands put on her. That's wow. And it's not even because that she got a brother. It's just that it's certain men, even coming from households and things like that, being raised and things like that. I guess her having a brother, maybe that's a factor in it. But my brother-in-law, we got a respect for each other. We had those talks and things like that. He actually comes to me, you know what I'm saying, there's issues and stuff like that going on. You know, that man got a lot of money. It's plenty of people, it's counseling, it's all types of stuff and things like that this man go get into. You mean to tell me you ran from Canelo for 12 rounds, but you chased your wife down and punched in the eye? And then bragged about it?
Yeah.
Ain't no excuse.
Yeah, look, let me respond to you, brother. So I feel exactly where you coming from, 4K, right? Like, and I'm not defending nothing he did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told you, like, that whole, because at first I didn't know he bragged about it. I just found it out from y'all. Okay. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's an audio. It's an audio.
Yeah, listen to the audio, bro.
Him saying, I punched her in the eye and it got swole. It was purple. You look. You got to see it like that.
Yeah, so look, so that's what I'm saying. So I saw a lady in the chat. She was saying that this build is important to hear men's different point of view, and I agree with her, right? Because the reason is we all different. We coming from different angles. I do want to make it known that the only reason I'm separating myself and considering his mental health is because I'm not tied to it. If he had did that to my family member, I wouldn't be up here talking about he need help. Yeah, but I am taking the opportunity, the fact that it's not that I'm not directly tied to it, to point out something that's obvious, bro, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm pro-black. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm very much pro-black. And one thing you learn in psychology is that out of all the people in this world, it's the black man that when he has issues, mental issues, nobody pays attention to it. I'm talking about from the day you born to the day you die. Nobody will pay attention to what's going on with you mentally or emotionally. And it's sad to say, including each other. We don't consider that for each other. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want to point. My thing is, what we seeing out of Jermell Charlo, how many of y'all didn't already know that he was crazy? We all knew it. So you don't think his family knew? His family knew it since he was in grade school. They knew he was crazy. They knew he was crazy in middle school. They knew something was off about him. Nobody got him help. And that's what happened to too many of us as black men. Now, going forward, now that we know this, right? Okay, of course he's gonna suffer the consequences of the law. We know this. But going forward, at what point do somebody who supposedly care about him say, bro, I think something is wrong with you? You need to get that fixed. And it's not just Jermell Charlo. Think about how many Jermell Charlos they got running around that we see every day and nobody is solving the issue. We just waiting on him to mess up so we can say punish him.
Well, like ASAP said, you got some friends that just, they your friend, they your real friend. Like he said, Blue gonna tell him what it is. When you got, instead of yes men around you, He got money, so he gonna have yes man around him. Okay, brother, just so they can keep the train going, eating off of him. You understand what I'm saying? They gonna egg him on. But see, a real friend gonna say, bro, you wrong as HE double hockey sticks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't do that. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, bro, what he did, it was wrong. She probably had a mouth on her too, but still, he was bragging about it.
Yeah, it's too many examples out here for him to be out here making that mistake, bro. I just watched Jonathan Majors when he just got convicted of being guilty and things like that. And some people were saying like, well,
he was innocent, right?
They were saying on the video he was running from it. He
was innocent
and ran from it. He got in trouble. So you go and punch yours in the eye like that, bro. Like, come on, bro.
He was innocent. You know so crazy, Fo? He said something that was real fun that stuck out to me. He said, like, you know how Blue pretty much hold he said how Blue hold me accountable, and that's true. Like I always allude to the chat because that's where we really at. In the chat, you can tell them straight up, folks. I'm not A-side in that chat.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just regular in that chat, man. We direct with each other. There is no if, ands, or but. And you can ask Fo right here. He'll be able to tell you. Like in that chat, if you have too many feelings or emotions.
Oh, you talking about our private chat?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, it get bad.
We'll make sure you won't sleep at night. So we're always having our emotions intact because we have very, very very sharp boxing arguments. And it's hard. It's gonna be hard to defend your point because everybody's coming with their point, and it's a very, very small chat, and Blue is extremely sharp. Like he's like y'all think he's vicious here. Okay, he's
Blue
sharp.
coming to chat with a machine gun.
He's like fire. But the thing is, having that type of environment, it trains you to hold your emotions intact and to present your argument and to present it well. And that type of training is something that we need as men, because going through enough of that training, it won't be too many things that rattle you. You see what I'm saying? But if you're not going through training like that with men on a daily basis, it's healthy training. Whenever you have some type of obstacle that presents itself against you, you will tend to act out emotionally, and that emotional response 9 out of 10 will be.
So what you're saying is he need that, like, and it's not hard to surround yourself with that. When I got off work from a long day of twisting wires and things like that, and just building up buildings and things like that, some days I had to come home and relieve myself by getting on the game with a group of friends and things like that. So it's a lot of stuff, a lot of things you can put into place in your life. So I don't know if that's what you're referring to. Now we got our little boxing group and we been there every day.
Hey, VIU out. VIU out.
But I don't know if that's what you're saying he needs to surround himself with. And they may be King Judah's same point as far as saying that getting him that help, just having a group of strong-minded men around him, to keep him out of those type of situations. Because, it's hard for me being in a group of men. If I got something going on that's bothering me like a lot and I feel close enough, I'm probably gonna open up and be like, hey man, like my girl tripped out today and blase, and things like that, and we're able to have that conversation. I'm able to relieve a little bit of that rather than keeping it all balled up and then it comes out being into the situation that the brother Jermell was in. But shame on him.
Hey yo, A-side, I want to speak to something.
Go ahead, Judah. Go ahead.
No, I want to speak to something you said right quick. That's why I want to, but I do want to speak to something you said specifically that I agree with. You were saying that we as men, because that you notice, bro, like I clown with y'all a lot, but when I get serious, I get serious. So as men, you said something that we have to choose women better, bro. That's paramount to what I'm saying. They have a lot to do with my point. It's about upbringing and teaching about what we accept as men. You know what I'm saying? Because I said especially as black men, we have to train each other up. Especially older black men have to teach younger black men the pitfalls that they may run into, because at the truth of the matter, nobody else is gonna warn a black man about what he may run into, the potential pitfalls, and don't nobody care once he fall, right? So I want to get this out right quick. So the point I wanted to make about us choosing better is that women, like you said, you shouldn't chose a woman that was mouthy like that to begin with. That's facts. Think about this. A woman that was that aggressive with him and that disrespectful towards him should have never been able to land a Jermell Charlo in the first place. Jermell Charlo could have had any woman he wanted any woman he wanted in this world, and he chose one that disrespected him. That goes toward him not being raised right and not knowing his own worth. A disrespectful masculine woman should never be able to land a Jermell Charlo, period. And that's something that we as black men are not taught, that you have value too, especially when you make something of yourself. You don't have to sit there and put up with anything.
You want to know why we're not taught that? You want to know why? Chat, can anybody say why we're not taught that from our uncles, from the other people that's around us, our older cousins? Do you know why we're not taught that?
Because they never learned their value themselves.
How to choose a great woman? No, some of them did. Some of them did. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Let me tell you. And we don't like to tell the truth. A lot of the times when our nephews see us, it's because they see us as the man that we are, right? They didn't see us getting to that point, right? They didn't see us going through those pitfalls. They already see us as Superman. They didn't see us as Clark Kent, right? Here's my point. A lot of the uncles that y'all have, a lot of your fathers, Brandon, great brother. I don't know, somebody yell Brandon. You probably can't hear my Brandon. Brandon.
Yeah.
Hey,
mute your background real quick.
We'll need you to mute real quick, brother. We'll need you to mute real quick. So here's the thing. Let me tell you the truth, King Judah, because I said, we need to choose better women, right? And some of our uncles, they have the knowledge, they have the wisdom, but a lot of our uncles and a lot of our older cousins have a lot of pride too. They don't want to tell us the truth. The truth is, a lot of them were suckers. A lot of them were simps.
Right.
Let me tell you something my uncle told me. You got to go through Suckerville to get to Playerville, right? It's only a one route lane, and you got to stop by Suckerville to get to Playerville. All them players, they was hurt before. They was simps. They was singing. They were writing letters. There was love songs. Some girl done dogged them. Man, before A-side got to this, man, you crazy? I was raised around 5 sisters and a mom. They done taught me how to wind and down. Man, that junk ain't work. I was simping. A-side done simped before. I done bought the girl done chain on Valentine's Day, done bought the flowers. I did all that stuff. You see what I'm saying? I done got dogged out for that too. Now, here's the thing. When you're choosing the right woman, you're a right woman like a man with a backbone. Is she like a man to have respect for himself? She like a man that set boundaries. And usually when you simping and you singing her, I bring you the moon, the stars, and all this other BS, they don't like that stuff. Like, they lied to us and tell us that girls want that romantic. They don't care about that stuff. A girl want a man. And usually by the time when you see your uncle, he already done molded himself into that man. But he don't want to tell you what it took him to become that, right? Inevitably, you're going to have to go through that. You're going to get drugged. There are a lot of them women that look back and say, dang, I had a good guy. He was so nice to me. But he just wasn't that bad. But he had that edge. You know what I mean? You tell her, we all grown in here. You ask a woman what she wants. She gonna tell you she want a God-fearing man, respectful, open the door, love her, honor her, respect her, and all that other stuff. And then you ask a woman, what turn you on? Completely different. Completely different. Right?
That's facts.
So when choosing a woman, right, that comes later on. That's a skill that you learn. And because we're choosing women when we're at a point to where we don't have that skill, we end up choosing women when we're inadequate in order to be able to understand what a woman needs to be for us and how a woman needs to fit in our mold, right? Because our uncles are not keeping it real. Our fathers are not keeping it real with us. They're not doing that with us, right? And this is what needs to happen with men. Men need to understand the nature of a woman. A woman loves respect in a strong man. You talk to an older woman. A lot of them young chicks on me talking that boss chick, fly chick, all that other stuff. Man, them older chicks, they know better. Man, they got their roof over their head. They ain't got to worry about nothing. Them tires, they always, man, that life insurance popping, that bank account on, you know what I'm saying? They respect that. And a man that's not going to bend or fold to them. They're not always going to like it, but they're going to respect it. And I'm telling you, they love it. Men need to start being truthful with young men and showing them the way on how to choose a woman. And in choosing a woman deals with a lot on how they carry themselves as well. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I meant by that. And a lot of people won't tell y'all the truth. I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm telling y'all the truth.
Right. And A-side, you know what else is important? I'm gonna say that. I know you wanted to get this. So I'm gonna say this, Rick. I'm just squeeze this in. I think it's important too, bro, to let black men, because you know a lot of black men, bro, we are judged, and I want to say we value by how many women like us or how many women you can get. Think about it, bro. You don't hear Asian men being down if they don't have a woman. If you're a black man and you don't have a woman, you either accused of being gay, you're lame, or you ain't got game. We need to start teaching young black men that if you can't find you a woman that respects you, it's better to be single. Don't sit there and just wife up a girl because she decided to be with you because you don't want to be by yourself, because like I said, you get judged for that in the black community. It's better to be single if you ain't found a woman to respect you yet. Because I get in every example I've seen in my life, a man that's with a woman that don't respect him, that's gonna end badly for him. He's either gonna crash out and hurt her, or she is gonna break him down to the point where he can't even be respected as a man no more.
For sure. And if you don't have women that are respecting you, if you're finding that in multiples, you need to see what it is that you're doing wrong, because women usually respect. So a man that respects themselves, usually a woman is going to fall in line with that. You're going to find some woman to fall in line with that, or you could be looking the wrong places for it. And the stalk and the elk of woman that you could be looking for, it could be in the wrong place. More often than not, a woman will give you a choosing sign how she see that you carry yourself. A woman already chose to know if she likes you or not. That's a fact. She already know if she's going to give you her number or not. Before you walk up and ask to the ball is already in your court. When a woman give you choosing sign, it's only you. You're the only one that can mess it up. You see what I'm saying?
Thanks.
If there's multiple women that's not respecting something that you're doing, you may be carrying yourself in a certain way. You may be carrying yourself in a way that's not respectable. And you may need to understand what's going on. You see what I'm saying? And that's a multitude of different things. Like I said, this is boxing. We're gonna keep it boxing. I love this topic. The chat is loving this topic. But I definitely want to kick on before we actually get off, because Blue actually got something to go to actually fairly soon with the amateurs. We want to kick off this thing and speak very quickly on the Devin Haney allegedly ducking Gervonta Tank Davis by taking the Ryan Garcia fight. Guys, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like Devin Haney is ducking? If that is a narrative, is that a fair narrative? What do you guys think about that?
Well,
go ahead.
I feel like Tank don't really want to fight, man. That's how I feel about it. I feel like Tank, first she was like, hold on, son, let me pause the game because I got to talk about this. So look, right, I feel like that Tank got too many excuses. First it was at the Rolly fight, remember he said, I'm out of my contract, I want to fight Devin Haney. After that, remember? Then he said, send a contract. Then Leonard Ellerby came out and said, you can't send us a contract, we got to send you a contract. Then he said the man can't punch, but the man said he want to fight you at 140. You talking about you want to fight him at 135. I'm like, what in the world? Like, I feel like Tank, I ain't gonna say he don't want to fight. I feel like that he need to get the fight done, man. I feel like if he ain't fighting Devin Haney, he need to fight Shakur. We don't want to see you fight these weak fighters you've been fighting, bro. Like, you haven't been really fighting nobody. You fought Ryan Garcia, okay, cool. But he not fighting. Either he bringing the person up in weight, or he fighting a person that he know he can beat. You know what I mean? The only people I give him credit for is Ryan Garcia and Pitbull. That's it. Nobody else. You know what I mean? Devin Haney actually out here fighting people. You know what I'm saying? He actually getting a Telefino face, getting a Ryan Garcia face, calling out Gervonta Tank Davis, and they got more excuses than a nigga going to jail. For real. Seriously, bro. Like, it don't make no sense, man. And I'm from Norfolk, Virginia. Baltimore up the street. That's like, a few hours, maybe like 3 hours. Like, I just, come on, man. Tank talking about he his own boss, man, all this other stuff. Why you don't want to fight? Devin Haney is his own boss. Why not call and say, hey, look, FaceTime each other. Look, I want to fight. Let's make the fight. He want to weight drain everybody every time. It's like I want to give him so much credit, but I can't give him no credit. You know what I mean, bro? He talking about. Then he gonna say this, right? He was like, I'm gonna fight. I want to get them three. Uh, he want to get Devin, Haney, Shakur, and I think he said Telefino, Lomachenko, one of the three.
I think it was Loma. Not to rush or anything, because I know Blue got something to get to. But if you want to maybe get to the gist of what it is that you're saying, because I want the other brothers to be able to get their chance too. I'm trying to see what I can get in the last 10 minutes.
Take the offer. Don't wait, drain. Take like you know what I mean. Go ahead. Take 20 million. It's more money that you ever had that was guaranteed. Take the
Okay.
money. You gonna make 50 million or more fighting Devin Haney. Y'all gonna stay to fight. You know what I mean? And don't wait, drain Devin Haney. I got Devin Haney winning by decision.
Okay. Anybody want to rebuttal that, or anybody just want to speak directly on to that point, or you want to speak to the initial question?
Okay, I'm gonna go because I know 4K probably opposing that, right? He probably on the other side of that. But me,
For sure.
I'm not necessarily so I'm not
Sure.
necessarily opposing it, but I do want to put this out. This is gonna be the realest thing y'all ever heard on this topic, right?
Let's do it.
As far as you, I feel like you can't tell Tank that he has to move up for Devin. You know what I'm saying, right? Or not put away because you like as the A side, you can't tell him, yeah, you fight Devin, move up to 140 and don't put a weight clause on him. You cannot give the A side that many demands, right? Now, as far as Devin, seeing that Devin was at 135 and wanted that fight, never got it. You can't tell Devin, who moved up to 140 and had the best performance of his career, that he has to move back down to fight Tank. So that to me, it's a stalemate there. If they can't agree on what weight is going to happen there, let it go. Let it go. But my thing is this here. Devin, far as Devin, I don't understand people putting the onus on Devin to make this fight. This why I'm here with it right now. I think that Tank Davis is either going to offer Devin a contract or he is not. Because the thing is, Tank can send a contract that says, guess what? You got to come back down and fight me. But Tank not even doing that. So if Devin don't get a contract, you can't put the onus on Devin. But this what I want. This why I'm here with it right now. The most interesting fight for me right now, what I think they should do is Devin should focus on Matias, because I don't see Tank sending him a contract no time soon. And Devin is going to get criticized no matter what happens, no matter what he does or what he doesn't do. I think Devin should fight Matias, and they should go their separate ways on this. Because I mean, all we doing now is spinning circles. Because only Tank Davis can put an end to this, because he has all the power in this situation.
Okay, let me say something right quick.
Nah, Brandon, hold on. I don't necessarily oppose Judah. When it comes to the Tank and Devin situation, absolutely. At this point, Devin is not ducking Gervonta Tank Davis. He's calling his name. He's actually doing the exact opposite, and he deserves a ton of credit for that. What I do want to point out is the information that we all forgot about the exclusive deal that y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
You good. You good.
About the exclusive deal that Tank did with Showtime, and then the stuff where he came out and was like that Al is probably on the phone. Al is probably on the phone talking with Steven about that deal that I don't know about. That exclusive deal that he signed with Showtime and everything that we discussed last night about the rights, like the rights to, I guess, whatever his fight.
Rights to the fighter. Right to the fighter.
Now Tank got to take responsibility for this as well. A-Side brought up a good point, and I can't really dispute him on it. As much as Tank is tweeting out like he's in control, and he might want to fight Devin for making us believe that you were in control, and you can't because you in a Death Row 360 deal. Hey man, it fall back on you. Like
he's saying a Death Row 360.
These dudes, they saying like call who, and we don't know who to call. You know what I'm saying, to get the fight done. I've been out here with my shield up for Tank for the longest, and at this point, it's just like, hey man, like even he don't know what's going on. So I don't even know what to say about the topic no more. All I can say is that with the new light of information that's come out, no, absolutely, Devin cannot be called a duck. We're calling him out because for moving on to fight Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia having heart, even though he finna get in there and get whooped on by Devin. Can't fault either one of them for that's still a great fight to see.
That's
I
a
guess.
great fight.
I would rather see a Devin versus a T.O. or like Judah said, a Devin versus Matias or something like that. But I guess Ryan Garcia do. And shout out to him for having the heart to do it. But nah, Devin is not a duck. That's ludicrous to say at this point.
Can I say something?
Respect, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is what I'm saying. Tank not even getting on the line on the internet saying, "Look, we can have a conversation." Every time Bill say something, this man get mad because Bill promoting the fight. That man say, like they said, the man say everything but let's fight, bro. Let's be real, right? When he fought Lomachenko after the Lomachenko thing, he did not. Tank said he took 2 fights. Tank took 2 fights. He did not once say, "I want Devin after this fight." He acting like he's scared to call his name. You know what I mean? We paying for his stuff, but he ain't even sitting here saying like, "Yo, get Devin on the phone. Let's talk the fight." Nothing. He ain't getting us nothing. Just that Instagram when he was running the shower water, talking in third person. You know what I mean? That's all he getting us. He ain't getting us nothing, man. But I'm gonna say this: Devin gonna beat him. He gonna beat him, bro. He fought Ryan Garcia. They ain't got no jab.
And I think to give some pushback to you, Brandon, what Foe was saying, and I do see this now, is because he signed that exclusive deal with Steven Espinosa. We don't know the legalities in that contract. We don't know what is to be done for Gervonta Tank Davis in their agenda. There is a financial incentive at hand. We do know that. But we don't know if that financial incentive align with what Gervonta Tank Davis wants to do, which it seems like he wants to fight Devin Haney, right? This is what
that ain't what his coach is saying. ASAP. That ain't what his coach is saying though. ASAP.
One second, great brother. His coaches, you got to think, his coaches is in the interest of his longevity. His coaches are not in the business of having him fight risky fight after risky fight. Gervonta Tank Davis is big business. Right? So I would think that his coaches will be more aligned with the agenda that Steven Espinosa had set out for him, in what Leonard Ellaby has set out for him, because it's been working thus far, not only for him but for them as well financially. The Gervonta Tank Davis business is feeding many of families, but it may not be aligned with what the Gervonta, the warrior, the boxer, want to do, which is fight for honor and fight for legacy. So the same way I'm fair in Devin Haney with them not spreading a narrative that can disdain his name, the same way I have to be fair with Gervonta Tank Davis.
Give him that example, A-Side, of what Coach Calvin came out and said, and then what Tank came out and said.
With which one? With Isaac Cruz. Oh, that was a great example. It was clear that Gervonta Tank Davis wanted to fight Devin Haney, but Coach Calvin stated that he wanted him to fight Isaac Cruz too. But nobody wanted that, and including Tank didn't want that. And Tank had alluded to telling them tell them to stop speaking up for me. So we can see that there's a separation between Tank and his team, especially his coaches, when it comes down to what they want as far as a fight in the future. So with that new information coming out, I have to be fair to Tank, because being fair to Tank is being fair to boxing. Being fair to Devin is being fair to boxing. You see what I'm saying? Even though Devin is my favorite fighter, I have to be fair to boxing first. We don't know what that deal has. We don't know what the plans are in place, and we don't know how much power Tank truly has. That's my only pushback.
Right. He is wrong for making us think he had that power, though.
There you go. But can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? So who y'all think gonna win the fight, Devin Haney or Gervonta Davis?
Devin gonna step on.
No, don't start laughing. I just want to hear the name.
I'm laughing at you.
Devin,
I'm laughing at you.
Who you got?
Know what I'm gonna say. My position ain't changed.
Who, Tank?
Of course.
That's why. That's exactly why.
I'm not. Hold on. Before you try to treat me like a casual, I'm not talking about power.
What you say?
I'm not talking about power when I'm talking
Hey, and
about
he be
talent.
with the serious, and he be with the serious face too. You hear me? He like with the casual. He ain't treat me like a casual.
I'm not talking about power. I just believe in his ability, bro. Like I believe in the Mighty Mouse. I believe in him, bro. So we can sit up here and talk about skill set for skill set all day. At the end of the day, we're gonna end up in the middle, and you can never call it a 60-40 fight. It's gonna always be a 50-50 fight between him and Devin, especially after this point, and how Devin came out and did exactly what I said he was gonna do against Regis Prograis. Watched him 12 rounds, said it was gonna be a boxing clinic. So this ain't nothing against Devin. This is just me calling boxing as I see it. We all gonna have, different opinions.
So look,
on who coming with what.
So look, I need to know his opinion if I bet this money though this weekend though. So look, Beaver, y'all think Beaver gonna get a knockout this week?
I don't know.
No, I don't bet knockouts for Beaver. Yeah.
But because Beaver was a boxer through and through, But I don't know about it. I don't bet.
What about?
I don't get into that.
Damn, ain't that?
No,
What about what about Deontay Wilder? Y'all think he gonna knock him out 1 through 4?
I mean, the probabilities are high. If you want to go with probability,
and then take the outside and put it over.
If you go with
probability. So I'm about to get off right now. You gotta go. I wanted to say this.
We only going to go when Blue comes on each other. But I wanted all of you guys to have a turn before.
Oh, okay. Well, look, I want to put this out because a lot of people label me a tank hater, right? This is what I do want to say. I want to put this out for the record that if the fight don't happen,
you have
if the fight don't. Yeah, I know I do. But if the fight don't happen because of weight, like let's say I find out that these dudes they couldn't agree on what weight they was gonna fight at. I'm not gonna blame either guy at that point, right? But I will tell y'all in advance that I won't excuse the fact that Devin Haney was in the same weight class for Tank for 3 years and he could have made that fight then. I won't call Tank a duck now in this moment because of the fact they're in 2 different weight classes, but I won't ignore that fact. And another thing I won't let Tank escape on is the fact that if you don't fight Devin Haney and you decide not to fight Shakur, De Los Santos, or let's say, I ain't gonna say Lomachenko, let's say Frank Martin, I'm not gonna let you slide with that either, bro, because my issue was never just because you didn't want to fight Devin. I don't believe you don't want to fight nobody that can beat you.
No, he'll kill Martin, man. He'll kill Martin.
We don't know though, bro. Like we don't know. Because I mean, hey, what opponent did Tank beat that you think is better than Frank Martin?
Who, me? You asking me?
Yeah, Barrios, but that's in a different way.
Pitbull. I think Pitbull probably.
Frank Martin.
Tank beat that man with one hand, bro. You can't say Pitbull.
I like Frank Martin over Pitbull. I like Frank.
Yeah,
Martin.
and I don't even know if Tank can beat Frank Martin. What y'all don't understand, bro? I just want Tank to show me that he is who the fans say he is, bro. Because I'm being real with y'all, right? All the information I'm compiling, bro. I'm starting to believe that Tank Davis doesn't fare well against pure boxing, and he ain't showed it to me. Because I'm hearing that in sparring, he don't fare well against guys that can move, and he has refused to fight a guy like that for us to see. So I'm one of them people, bro. I'm a you got to show me type of person. And one thing about me, once I start compiling facts, I go off what I see.
Fair enough.
I never thought I'd see the day where I was agreeing with Judah. The only thing I do,
I know, right?
Is that I think,
y'all rival was as bad as Tank is. Y'all rival was as bad as Tank and Devin. Yeah,
right.
I think the only thing I counter him on is the Frank Martin thing. I don't think Frank has enough. I don't think he has enough in his skill set. I think he'll be good for the first 4 to 5 rounds. But we all know Tank to calculate that and cash in on it after, he figured out. It's kind of like you hacked and he get to attacking you from all sorts of different angles and hitting you with different shots. Tank has too many threats of fighting off his back foot, and getting up underneath you and closing off the ring and things like that. Frank Martin is one of my favorite fighters. He's very elusive. He has fast hands. He has impeccable offense. His last showcase wasn't too good, and then I didn't like the fact that with the Shakur situation, how the way he handled that. So it's just that made me question how much he believed in himself. But when it comes to him and Tank, like I think that Tank has a superior skill set to him. But with everything else that you said, I can agree to. You just looking to see that Tank Davis is not a myth. I can agree to that. And the only way we can see that is by putting him up
Oh
coming
my
at
God,
any
you're
weight
making excuses for this
and push
man,
it
man.
around and push it around like push around like the terms, like I'm not fighting you unless I'm able to come in. What I think is fair is a 15-pound rehydration clause, saying that like at least like not 165, bro, but 160, 150, somewhere 150. I mean 155 to 160, you know, but 165
I can
like
agree. I
rehydrate
can agree with
25
that.
pounds. I had
I
never
can agree
heard
with
of
that.
nothing like that. That's kind of unfair, bro. And
So
that's
this
not me in defense of Tank. That's for anybody. It's like that makes me think like, because I didn't know. Remember, Asa, I told you I didn't even know fighters could do that. That made me question. I'm like, so why do we even have weight divisions if they gonna come in weighing 25 pounds over the weight?
Yeah, Rachel came on and said that because your body, you don't know how your body's going to bounce back. Like cutting weight is such a big deal. When you rehydrate the muscle, when you rehydrate your body, it's just a thing that fighters go through. It's something that you have to experience, right?
J-Man, Tank is coming at as big as at like 152 to 155. Never.
So
he can't even put on 160 to go in. He can probably put on 160 to. But it wouldn't be good for him to go in the ring at that.
So yeah. So here's my thing to you. This is my counter to you.
Okay.
I have a counter to Judah really quick first, and then I have a counter to you. Judah, my counter to you is that you will have to see Tank proven, right? I will have to see Frank Martin proven. I don't think Frank Martin is proven enough. I don't think that he fought enough. Michelle Rivera was a great win. But that second one was so questionable to me that I do want to see him with some B+ fighters, lower A- fighters to kind of see exactly where he's at. He's not proven enough for me to feel comfortable to say that he will beat or even give Gervonta Tank Downs a run for his money. Just not yet. So the same way you said, you got the show me factor with Tank. I have the show me factor with Frank. Like that's why I don't really choose him over Tank right now. You see what I'm saying?
I got you, ASAP. And my thing is, I don't know if Frank Martin can beat Tank. My thing, bro. I'm telling y'all, because I'm gonna let y'all know how I see Tank. Right? We all know that Tank can fight, but I'm not convinced that Tank. I'm not convinced that Tank would look that great against somebody who wouldn't be flat-footed and dumb enough to follow him around with their head on the center line until they get knocked out. What happens when Tank fights somebody who won't follow him around with their head on the center line until they get knocked out? I need to see it.
Right, and my question will be, what does he do when he have an imposing figure in front of him that can put just as much pressure as he's doing on them to him, who's just as athletic as he is to them? You know, sometimes people don't always look the same when they're looking at someone with just as much agility, they have that, but the opposing person have as well. So I would love to see that as well. And it doesn't have to be against Gervonta Tank Davis. It could be with people like a De Los Santos, like a Jermaine Ortiz, like people of that ilk. You know, and that would show me things about him that will let me know, yeah, and he has the goods or not. So so my rebuttal to you is is that we're saying that Gervonta Tank Davis, it wouldn't be fair. And to some people, I understand that point. It wouldn't be fair to a 5'5" person that only rehydrates to a certain amount of pounds to fight someone that is,
to be competitive, for him to be competitive.
To compete against, right? To compete against, to fight against, compete against, right? All things encumbered, right? Here's the thing. Devin Haney was at 135 for 30 fights. We're talking about one fight removed. One fight. So throughout that 30 fights, there's a certain section of those fights that he was inside of the same weight division as Tank, and Tank was the A side. At any time, Tank could have offered him a contract when he was at a weight that they wouldn't have had no stipulations from, that he wouldn't have it would have been impossible for him to rehydrate to 165 pounds. It's not Devin Haney's fault that his team wants to do other things with him and move him a certain way. That's not Devin Haney business. Devin Haney need not to consider that. If Tank wants to fight Devin Haney, he has to fight him healthy. And unfortunately, now his healthy weight is outside of the realm that Tank is comfortable with. That has nothing to do with Devin Haney. If he wanted to fight Devin Haney, he should have fought Devin Haney when Devin Haney was competing at 135 pounds. You see what I'm saying? Now all that stuff would have been out of the window. Now, if Devin Haney doesn't fit your billing, if Devin Haney is too big and his weight goes up too much and he's he's too tall, whatever it is, whatever the case may be, there is another competent competitor at that weight class. There is another very well declarated champion at that weight class, and his name is Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson doesn't have any of the things that you complain about Devin Haney, and he will be able to challenge him.
Right.
I appreciate my great brothers. But now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends.
Yo, Blue. Last time you was here, you told us that they had somebody fighting on the corner. You came back happy, but that must have been somebody you ain't like out there.
Hey. Hey, I say this, King Judah. They ain't look like me, so let them have it.
I got you.
Hey, Blue.
Hey,
Blue.
I had enough of. They make us look foolish on the news all the time. The news out there and everything.
Hey, Blue. I know you're a betting man. So, do you got Beaver knocking them out this week, or you got on decision?
Oh, Beaver get a knockout. No, well. Let me against King Arthur, right?
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be a decision.
Okay, check this out. You got Wilder stop. I know you got Wilder stopping them already. I think.
Hey man, I can't give you my predictions before.
Come on now. Hey, look, this the last one. All right. I gotta make sure this is a great one. God dang. I ain't. All right. I'm gonna go to football. I ain't gonna do the boxing. I just wait till your jank come out. You think the Colts or the Colts or who the Colts play, man? God dang. I forgot. I was trying to get my goddamn going back. I forgot who the Colts play. Who the Colts play, y'all?
Hold on, I'll tell you in 1 second. The Colts are playing the Falcons.
Who you got?
I got the Colts.
Okay, I was just making sure. I got like a parlay going. So.
Oh yeah. So I go down the list of the games real quick. The NFL.
Okay. I hate your saying, friend. They beat my Eagles. I hate them.
Nine. Bang bang. Nine again.
Yeah.
Yo, Blue, I've been waiting years to tell you, bro. Like I never got a chance to say it, bro. But I finally get to tell you, bro. My Ravens about to do your Niners dirty on Christmas, bro. Ever since I've been watching you, we never played y'all. But it's the first time I get to tell you that my Ravens gonna do your Niners dirty, bro.
Ain't that something? King Judah Wrench went away.
No, that's all it took, bro. No, that's all it took, bro.
Hey, bro.
What you got, bro?
I got 9 of socks, 9 of drawers, 9 of shirts, 9 of everything. In my room, there's a 9 of plaque there. It's 9 of everything, man. You feel me? But let me give you this list of. So King Judah, you know what I'm saying? Christmas Day, I got you.
Christmas Day, bro.
So we got the Saints and the Rams on Thursday. I got the Rams winning that game.
Okay, I got that. Go ahead.
We got the Bengals and the Steelers on Saturday. I got the Bengals winning that game.
Okay.
The Bills and the Chargers, I got the Bills.
The
Bills is desperate. They're going to win that game.
Yeah.
We got the Browns and the Texans. The Browns going to upset the Texans on Saturday.
I stayed away from that jump. Go ahead, though.
Yeah. It's CJ Stroud is not playing, right? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, and a backup quarterback against that Brown defense.
I think we're trying to get a couple of extra draft picks with my quarterback being out.
Yeah. He out, right?
Yeah, he out.
Yeah, so the Browns. Concussion, yeah. So the Browns, that defense against a backup quarterback, that's not a good look. Then we got the Jets and the Commanders. I got the Jets. The Seahawks and the Titans is a very good game. That's a trick game.
Yeah, I ain't messing with that jump.
No, the Titans going to win.
Y'all really closing out the shows doing parlays. It's crazy.
Come on. God dang, bro. God dang. Don't do it like that. God dang, he's a dirty dude, man. He's a dirty dude, damn, man. God dang.
We got the Colts and the Falcons. I got the Colts. We got the Packers and the Panthers. The Packers gonna win. The Lions and the Vikings. The Lions gonna win.
Man, the Lions might lose, man.
Yeah, that's in Minnesota. The Lions might lose. Jaguars and the Bucks is a very good game, man. That's a very good game. I got the Jaguars because they desperate. The Cardinals and the Bears. The Cardinals going to bounce back because the way the Niners did them. The Cowboys and the Dolphins going to whitewash the Cowboys.
Nah, they ain't going to wash them, but they going to beat them, though.
No, they're going to wash them. That offense going to put on a clinic. Trust me. This is the Dolphins, all of their big games this year, they came up short. And it's on the road, too, the Cowboys in Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Miami, they're going to turn up.
Hey, Blue, you be back. Hey,
yes, Claymore. Hold on real quick, Brandon. Yes, Claymore is perfectly fine if you post your channel, great brother. Drop the link in the chat. Go ahead, Brandon.
Blue be batting his tail off. Go ahead.
Yeah, we got the Patriots and the Broncos. Oh, I do this football just as much as I do boxing. Patriots and the Broncos. We got the I got the Broncos.
Okay.
Seeing as though that argument that the coach and Russell Wilson had, they're gonna bounce back. Mm-hmm. The Ravens and the Niners, need I say anymore?
I got the Niners by a dub.
Yeah, we're gonna win that
game. Hey, fun fact, Brandon. Fun fact, right? Yo, my wife be like, hey, yo, you know, she don't know I probably already spoke to Blue, right? She be like, hey, yo, ain't you got to get ready for your live. No, I'm good. And she be like, what do you mean? You got to get ready for your live, Blue Moon? No. The Niners done pissed him off. I'm good. I grabbed the pillow. I'm good. We not going.
The Niners, boy, they can set me off, boy. They'll set me off.
Yo, I was like, whatever the Niners do all that, I just spoke her up. What's up, babe?
We got the Raiders and the Chiefs. I got the Chiefs and the Giants and the Eagles. I got the Eagles.
All right, look, I'm about to give you one right now, right? And then I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna tell you what I got. I got the Colts money line. I got the Eagles money line. I got the Bills first half no push. Bills. I got the Bills money line. I got the Chiefs money line. I got the 49ers by 6.5. I got no way a knockout. I got Deontay Wilder knockout. I got Beevil. No, I ain't do Beevil. And that's it.
Yeah, the Niners gonna beat the Ravens 27-17.
I think at least beat them by 10 or more.
Yeah, gonna be 27-17. Salute to King Kev. I promise you.
They're gonna beat it by more.
No.
I guarantee you.
No,
I guarantee you.
It's gonna be the type of game. Watch, trust me.
This is a statement game, bro. I'm telling you. Y'all already beat us, the Eagles. Y'all beat the Eagles already. So
yeah,
you know they're in the NFC.
When we played the Eagles, we stayed on the gas, but in this game we're gonna stay. We gotta stay healthy. So
thank you,
towards the end of the game, we're gonna pull up off the gas. Keep it run
up. Okay.
King Kev, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. He said, Blue, what's good? Miss you, been working a lot, but my bet with you still on. My Ravens, your Niners, Christmas Day, $50. I missed the show, but love y'all, fam. A-side, we're gonna be $50 richer on Monday. You know what I'm saying? I'm sending that right to A-side for the baby girls. Right to A-side for the baby girls.
Salute
to my brother Claymore Rain, brother, in the super chat. Dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. Appreciate the love. We appreciate you, great brother.
Hey, you guys go ahead. Make sure you smash the link that Claymore just put in the chat. Claymore Rain is his name. Go ahead and smash the link that Claymore put in the chat. Now that brother is very smart. He's very inquisitive. I just like the way his mind works. He definitely will ask great questions. He definitely will make you ponder things about boxing that you never thought about before. He's very fair. Definitely smash that link and show the brother some support. Let's get his likes up. Most importantly, let's get his subscribers up. The link is in the chat. His name is Claymore Rain. I appreciate you.
All right, y'all. I'm finna get ready to get out of here. Hey, Judah, I got a question before I get out of here. Because I've been accusing you for the last couple of days. So I just gotta clear the air. Is that you on the Boxing Voice saying that Devin Haney gonna pepper Crawford?
Nah. I ain't got Devin beating Crawford now. No, that ain't me.
No, hold on. Somebody got to eat crow. Nah, don't worry about it. Hey, Judah, I got you in the back chat. Don't worry about it. I got you in the. I've been telling him forever.
Hey,
I got you. Don't worry about it, Judah.
Somebody sound just like him, bro. Somebody sound just like him.
Don't worry about it.
Like,
do my man Judah.
Yeah. No.
Blue. Anytime somebody talk good for Devin, they assume it's me, bro. Like they just assume it's me.
Yeah. It was the voice.
That's
voice.
cold.
I was like, bro, I heard Judah say the craziest thing.
Hey, Blue, what you got on cold? That thing hard. That's raw there. That's raw there. Blue stunning.
Hey, that Blue do be fresh though, man. I ain't lying to you.
Blue be fresh. Yeah, Blue be fresh.
Hey, Blue, what kind of kick she got on, Blue? What kind of kick she got on?
Oh, I'm New York going through, bro.
Some butters. Yeah.
Hey, he got on the Tim. Yeah, he got on.
Yes, I knew what it was already.
Yeah, for sure.
There she go. Nigga, my wife called and talked to me.
Nigga, what? She done caught him. She caught him.
I told y'all, man. I told y'all.
Hey, he gonna blame us now.
Look. She said, I don't care. I said, I'm coming down.
His wife going watching me.
I told you, Blue, man.
Hey, great brother. Send me your cash. I'm gonna save you $50. Take the wife to dinner, man.
Hey, Blue,
nah, man. It's all good.
She found him.
Hey,
Blue.
Hey, she found him, bro.
She found him.
I told y'all, she can't do this.
He tried to whisper, "Hey, Blue, what you got on? What footwork you got?"
Hey, Blue. No, this how he first came on was like, yeah. When I think about Charlo, man, it's wrong, man. Yeah, it's wrong what Charlo just doing.
Hey, let's get out of here, man. Hey, J Pitty City, brother, the super chat dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. We need Niners, Giants, Dolphins, Vikings win, so Niners get that #1 seed. Yes, sir.
They gonna get it anyway, man.
Not gonna win, though. The Giants not gonna win. Giants.
Yo, the Ravens disrespect is crazy, bro. Like this is what I want to put out there before I leave. Blue, I know for a fact that you not gonna say it, but bro. The Ravens, this is the battle for the best team in the league, bro. Like the disrespect the Ravens get is crazy because whoever win this game is the best team in the league, bro. Like we better.
You don't think the Ravens really gonna win, do you, man? You don't really think that, do you?
They do,
bro. Look at how they match up, bro. Nobody has a better chance to beat the 49ers than the Ravens. Nobody.
Bro, do you watch football?
He believed that.
Yes, we have the #1 defense in the NFL.
#1 defense lost to the Steelers.
The Browns. I thought the Browns had the best defense in
the You hear me? The #1 defense.
No, we got the #1. We lead the league in sacks and turnovers.
Y'all lost to the Steelers, the Colts, and who else?
We're gonna find out on Monday. Hey, let me get out of here. I gotta get out of here, people.
I got you.
Hey, love y'all.
All right,
panel. Hey, if you're inside of the panel, make sure you smash the like button on your way out. Make sure you smash the like button. Click the X at the top right-hand side of the screen, and make sure you smash the thumbs up on your way out. We appreciate you guys and see you tomorrow.
Drop your link, A-side.
Yes, your link is pinned up. The link is
my link is pinned up to the top. My link is pinned up to the top. If you did like the stuff that A-side said tonight, whether it was in boxing or relations, go ahead and show me some gratitude by smashing that link at the top and subscribing to my channel. I have more knockout content on the way. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. If you can't see the link is now in the chat. Love you guys. I am out. Peace. Blue, you can send us out.
Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. So we got for y'all signing off. We gone. Peace.
Peace.